Greetings, and once again, and welcome to Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry here on the mighty Loading Ready Live Video Entertainment Network. My name is Ian Horner, and joining me today is Alex Stacy.
Hey, what's up?
And today we've got a fine program for you involving various levels of heat and edges.
This is the most weeaboo show you're ever gonna do.
Oh yeah, no, we're
Just FYI.
super Japanese today.
Oh my god.
So what's going to happen? Let's build it on out here. Alex is going to walk us through the process of making a Kiridashi.
What's a Kiridashi? He said inquisitively. No, I know what this is.
Yes, that's my job.
So I discovered this tool, and I'm really kicking myself because I didn't bring this sample. So I can't show you what it looks like because I'm a moron.
Just imagine inserted file photo here.
Yeah, just like a blurry thing.
Yeah.
A Kiridashi is a small utility knife.
Yeah, I've heard referred to as like a carving knife or a...
Yeah, it's a carving knife. It's also, my understanding is that it's found favor with students for sharpening pencils and cutting paper because Japan has really restrictive knife laws.
Yeah, and it's based on the length.
Yeah, and this blade is an inch.
I've actually been seeing them showing up a lot on, it's blowing up the EDC community right now.
Do you have your EDC Kiridashi? Holy shit. So it's just about the simplest knife to make. So we're gonna put one together.
It's cool. I'm looking forward to this.
So I brought a toolkit full of fun stuff.
Now, you started off doing this when you were building your own forge and...
Yeah, so a bunch of people are going to be wondering how we're going to do that. Well, it'll be a surprise.
Well, there might be fire, I'm guessing.
Well, there's definitely going to be fire. We're not going to be using my forge, but we're going to be improvising.
Okay.
And I hope it works, because in order to make an actual knife, like a knife that functions the way one should, you have to start the right kind of steel.
Now, I just want to point out to people, first of all, thank you so much for your resubscriptions. We'll get to those at the end of the show because we have important fire things to keep an eye on. And for those who are wondering where the Okonomiyaki section of this is going to be, because this is
right in the middle.
Yeah, because this is a procedure that takes an interesting amount of time.
There's a lot of twists and turns in this one.
Yeah, we're gonna break it up that way. So
this is O1 tool steel. I would say that it's available at your local hardware store, but it's not. You have to order this from... I found this from a tool manufacturer. I think it was like KMC in Vancouver. I had to dig way through their website. Knife making websites will sell it to you for like probably more expensive than it's worth. Yeah. But this is just a high carbon steel. The reason I chose this one is O1 tool steel is really easy to heat treat. You can do it yourself. Probably with a blowtorch.
You're probably going to want to go into your yellow pages, oddly enough, to search down places for this in your local town.
So we're going to use this to make our knife, and so the first step is just shaping it into the shape of a knife, and then we will go from there.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is drill a lanyard hole.
I carry a lanyard.
Nobody carries a lanyard, but it just looks cool. So we're gonna give him the clamps. Wow. I wasn't kidding when I said I brought the mother of all clamps.
Big clamp. I was going to also ask, maybe you should put the high side down.
Yeah, that seems wise. So we're just going to...
It's been a while since we've had some good power tool usage on this show, so thank you.
Yeah, anytime. So we need to mark a center point.
And for that, you use a punch.
Yeah, and I'm just going to eyeball this because YOLO. I think I'm actually going to clamp this closer to the end so it doesn't flex as much. So we'll just get right down in there. The other reason I'm using a clamp here is that, like, you can use anything, but the first one of these I made at home with, like, very few tools. So this is a project.
Let's see if we can get the close shot there.
Yeah. Get the money shot.
There we go.
Oh, nice. That was on target.
That's a nice clean punch.
Okay, so one punch. So we're gonna start with a real small bit just to give it a pilot hole.
Right, you're gonna work your way up here.
And I don't know if it's the same with carbon steel as it is with stainless, but I found out the hard way that when you're drilling stainless, you go real slow. Because I went super turbo fast one time and went nowhere.
Ooh.
It just made a bowl, and I was just skittering around in the middle of it
That
until the end of time.
So do you know if you need to lube up the steel at all? Oh.
We don't have cutting oil, but we're going to use light machine oil or household oil. Because when you're drilling this sort of stuff, you do want to lubricate it a little bit.
It gets nice and hot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking before the stream about how I drilled through a graphics card heatsink a while back, but that I was dumb and did not use the oil.
What?
Nothing! I'm going to watch on screen so that I can hide my eyes behind this toolbox in case, or rather when, that drill bit snaps.
Shouldn't the tech crew also be wearing something?
Alex, are you in reverse?
No.
Okay, good.
It's just taking a while. You should actually get the like macro in here.
Oh yeah, we're...
You can see this pile of shavings building up. Am I in reverse? No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot.
Slow and steady.
Welcome to the Loading Ready Run ASMR hour.
This is a good ASMR. And I think we're halfway to 3/4 of the way through. I'm just
That's
gonna
good.
add a little more oil.
Yeah, I would not. I would not recommend using WD-40 as a.
No, that's not quite the same thing, is it?
No, it is the constant refrain. WD-40 is a solvent, not a lubricant. But water does make a good lubricant for this sort of thing. Just
Yeah, like the correct thing to use is cutting oil, but
just anything.
you might not have that, so.
So while you're drilling there, Alex, I'm going to read out the options to the straw pull they've got up for us.
The what?
The straw pull for injury by end of stream.
Oh, okay.
Ian loses
Am I winning?
finger.
Okay.
Alex loses left eyebrow. Ian, just all of him.
All
Alex
of
loses foot. Ian breaks his mustache. Alex glasses fog up. Penelope needs a new diaper.
Okay.
What do you think we're at?
We got a ways to go before anything catastrophic happens. Okay, so we've got our pilot hole. So now we'll move up to 1/8 of an inch.
Maximum insertion now.
So I wanted, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I wanted to make this hole bigger, but I couldn't find my chamfer bit. Whoa, hello. Yeah, I couldn't find my chamfer bit, which is what I use to make these holes nice and pretty. So I'm just gonna drill it too small, and then drill it with something a little bigger. So I might go up to like, I don't know, something a little larger here.
Bevel it.
We'll see,
bevel
just to give it a
manually.
nice little bevel. This hole is
Chamfering the edge.
champering. So I don't know if it's gonna work at all, but we'll try.
Hey, that's what this is all about.
Ever forward.
These bits, I to be fully honest, I don't know what these bits consist of, but I do know they were probably $1 or so. So I'm
that's
not. These are my let's fuck shit up bits.
Well, we're about to fuck some shit up, I tell you what.
HS, so high speed steel, I'm guessing, is what HSS stands for.
Hello. I do really like the claw marks around the collar.
Ah, well.
This is best done with a drill press, but...
We do what we can.
That's what we have.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure that's actually getting purchased.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, no, it's going. This is just gonna take 7,000 years.
For any Twitch mods watching, this is not an unattended stream. Alex is very, very definitely here, pushing that bits.
Ian, you sure you didn't want to cook while he's drilling?
Quite sure.
What?
Nothing makes pancakes taste better than some good, iron filings.
That's why we use the oil. They're nice and contained.
There is a question from the chat. Does
Yeah.
anyone know if Alex annealed that steel?
Annealed.
I'm guessing no.
I think you do that later. Because this is just like off the shelf. What we're going to do is we're going to heat treat it by bringing it up to the normalizing temperature, hopefully with this blowtorch. And then we're going to quench it in oil.
Ooh.
And then we're going to temper it.
What kind of oil?
Canola. Because it's non-toxic and it works just as well.
Right, yes.
And it will make the moon base smell like French fries.
Okay.
Well, the parking lot. I'm not even kidding. You can use motor oil, but it sucks. Well, sort of.
I mean, we could use the flax.
Do you have some?
No, we don't have any flax oil, sadly.
Why would you bring that up then?
I've used flax oil before to season my cast iron, and if I were ever to do it again, it would work properly. Ooh, that's a nice telescopic handle.
Yeah, it's sometimes a big pain in the ass.
Just so you know, Alex. I'm backing you off on levels when you drill.
That's fine. Oh, that sounded.
Oh, something's happening.
Things are happening. This might be what I meant about going slow.
Ooh, yeah, you can see it Kit pulling up bits there, and
we
also
go.
now skipping. Yes.
Just need to tighten that a little bit more. I hope I didn't fuck up your drill bit.
I wouldn't worry about
I
it.
can't tell anyway. Oh, hello. Come on. You can do it.
Too much oil.
Oil can. Come on. Aha! Did you get through?
I think you might. I see wood on that.
Fantastic. Now, do I want to go any bigger with this? How much drilling do people feel like watching? Ow.
I mean, this is the most exciting drilling we can watch on.
We've had people
Twitch.
offer to start a Kickstarter to get us some actual tools.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it is an actual drill, and those are actual drill bits and
It's not
everything
like
else.
they're 3D printed
Yeah.
or anything.
It's just they're used. They're heavily used by people who use them.
Well, they're
people
also,
who don't know how to use
they're
tools.
also improper for
Yeah.
for the job.
Well, you know what I think? In the interest of moving forward, I'm gonna try chamfering this just a little bit.
How big are we at right now?
This is 1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
So it's not big or anything.
It's not like you're not gonna get paracord through there.
Yeah. So, and it's not like I can't fix this later because this end of the tool is not going to get treated. So let's just go up to our...
What I'd really like to get is just a sponsorship from Sears
Oh yeah?
for just a rack of Craftsman stuff.
This is going to be way too big.
Or
but that's the whole
Snap-on
point.
tools.
Yeah. So...
I'm aiming small.
There we go. So, now just the other side. You'll just have to pretend that this is bigger and more centered. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. Get in there.
It's not necessarily about knowing what you're doing. I mean, research is good, but some things are best figured out by doing it.
Yeah, that's super rough, but it's
And that's also one of the things about
a little better.
doing things.
Can I get some paper towel, please?
Lord Hosk mentions that he knows someone who has an inroad at Sears if you would like him to make a call at him.
Oh, that's okay.
The only issue that brings up is that Sears USA and Sears Canada
Two very different things.
tend
Wow,
to
that's-
operate as two very different things.
This cleanup's going to be a snap.
But I mean, if they want to, if they want to ship us stuff from the States, they're more than free to. But
Thank you.
if they have any like factory second shit that's sitting at the warehouse, they just can't get rid of.
I think we'd rather have some actual stuff.
I mean, if it's all still Craftsman, it's like, well, whatever. It's just that's like, oh, we can't sell that because somebody returned it and we can't.
I don't think they can warrant that either.
Okay, so this is off center and not made using the correct tools, but maybe you can get an idea of what we're up to, if you can see that.
Hang on, sorry.
So that's what I mean by chamfering the
That's
hole.
not bad at all,
It
actually.
So if we had a drill press and some better bits, and I didn't eyeball things, we'd be getting a nice little hole there. So maybe we can get a piece of wire through here, and this will be it being off a little bit off center will maybe not be so bad.
I think it looks handsome that way.
All right. So next step is
I mean, that just means you have to decide which side you want the blade on.
I think I'm gonna go like
Match
this.
the,
Yeah. So let's measure this. What's up?
R4V5 said that they got Stanley to donate them some tools for their hackerspace. And said if you take any pictures of yourself using those tools, you must be using them properly.
Oh yeah.
Because it's kind of it's like you don't get to stand around using your tools and look like you don't know what you're doing, because clearly part of the rule is we want to show that people are doing this properly.
Yep.
I do like that.
Again, I don't think Sears necessarily has those restrictions.
Not so much.
Real
So-
Gamer Cow says, I wonder what Ian could do with a $1,000 gift cert to the Canadian Harbor Freight. You're thinking of Princess Auto, Real Gamer Cow. And we could fuck some shit up. We could get so many air tools.
1,000, yeah. I mean, air tools in here would be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian, what do you think about 4 inches
4 inches of handle,
of entire tool length?
entire tool length. That
5?
seems pretty long.
Well, no, it doesn't look that long
4
here.
inches, yeah, 4 inches seems good actually.
Yeah.
Who are you shivving?
Your paper,
Okay.
your term paper. So we have marked right there. And I am actually going to eyeball the angle because we don't have like a miter box or anything. So let's get that down nice and tight. That's not going to go anywhere. Now, unfortunately, it's now all covered in oil.
And there's a reason Princess Auto is cheap. They are dollar store tools, but they guarantee everything for life.
I
Who is life?
I have taken advantage of that policy many a time.
I'm just trying to think here. I think I'm gonna move this out just a bit more.
Plus, you can't beat the brand name.
Power Fist.
Power Fist? Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty mega. It's like
It's the real question of the ages. Do you buy quality and buy once, or do you buy disposable and replace when needed? And I guess, in my mind, it depends on the.
Depends on the tool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on like a really nice drill ever in my life because I won't use it as often.
I love the rattle of this.
Can I sit on the table?
Thank you for that.
Sure, I can do that.
So I'm
know if it'll
cutting
help
across
much,
the
but
top
I
to
would
try and keep this angle somewhat consistent. No, we're going all over the place. It's okay. We're going to be shaving a lot of this off anyway. I think I'm just going to draw this a couple times to get a nice...
Get it started. Are you sure you don't want the vise?
No, this is better because I can get it down like this. Also, we're committed now. There you go. So now we have an actual groove to cut into. And I need to be careful because once this lets go, if I pull back too hard, in fact, I'm actually just going to use both hands on this end. If I pull back too hard, I'm going to gouge my hand off.
You know what I saw at the Salvation Army the other day?
What'd you see?
A workbench.
Oh yeah?
I think what I might want to do next year is perhaps make a working bench.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to do that much woodworking in here, but
Well, maybe we could do a field trip. That's the slow down noise.
ooh, yeah. Things got real bendy there.
Ooh, that seems dangerous.
Okay, we're
That's
done.
super dangerous.
Right?
Yep, no, it's done.
Okay,
Goodbye.
perfect.
And now we have like
2
a
Kiridashi.
12-inch Kiridashi. So,
So with a few simple modifications, you can turn one knife into 2 knives.
into many knives. Okay. I think there's a couple things I forgot, but we're going to get around to that. So, next tool.
Ooh, that's a big old file.
Yep. This is going to be...
What a lovely sound.
I know, this whole stream is going to be a delight, I
I
tell
am
you what.
backing the both of you off.
That's okay.
Ew.
So I'm going to clean this up first, which looks all right. And then we're going to have a lot of filing ahead of us. So much filing.
And the chat screams.
Sorry, people.
Don't apologize. They're the ones with the headphones on. They
what?
chose this life.
Why didn't we buy a grinding wheel?
I don't know. We wouldn't be able to use that in here. I tell you what.
I mean, who's going to stop
The
us?
Dremel.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to put these on because I'm going to be at this for a while. Mm-hmm. I also would love a chair.
Okay, well that we can do.
So we're going to position ourselves like so.
So here's a question: would a Dremel and a grinding wheel help with
It
this?
could work. I kind of like the flat surface though.
Okay.
Also hand tools. So I used to be doing this wrong, which is back and forth. Apparently, these files are actually designed to cut in one direction, just like Billy Zane. So you want to go straight in.
Now, are you going to do a double-sided edge, or is
No,
this?
this is a single edge or a wedge style blade, so we only have to worry about one, so we don't have to mark the center point.
Thank goodness. Also, good for cutting sushi.
Yep. So I'm going to do this until I get tired.
And then what?
Well, then we're going to keep doing it
Okay.
until it's done.
Sure, we can zoom in there a little bit closer, maybe get see how the progress is happening. Ooh. Nice, slow work.
If somebody's been sending you shitty internet comments, you're just pissed off about it and you can't do anything, don't actually cope by doing this. It's probably not healthy.
Just send them a video of you doing this. This is me making my knife.
That's called a thread.
Yeah, that's a threat.
I don't do that.
I do this every time I get comments I don't like. What are you talking about?
I go file my knife.
Why else would I need a new knife every time I get a bad comment?
Dude, you must go through a lot of knives. Don't threaten people online.
No, don't.
I wish I brought my wire brush.
That I can't help you with.
Oh well. Because this is going to get clogged up very easily. Do we want to get the little mobile cam to come over to this side?
Let's see what I can do here. Where do you want it specifically?
Woo!
There we go.
This is going to be so much filing. If we can get it over.
Wah!
Hi! Oh, there you go. I don't know if that's going to focus.
Find your focus. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Find your focus.
Hang on. Let me turn off the auto and maybe I can force it to focus.
Whoa, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
That's an
what
edge
happened.
happening.
Yep. That's
Dirty, dirty edge.
this is how dirty edgelord. So another thing that would be ideal for this kind of project is if I had a jig so that I could keep the same exact angle when I'm grinding this. But you know, part of why I wanted to do this project is to show that you can actually do this at home with almost no tools to speak of.
Surak
yeah.
Punch Mini Bears. No, I've not made the Okonomiyaki yet. That's coming after.
So we're about halfway through
Once
here.
Alex makes enough filings to go in it.
Yeah, once Alex just starts heating up his knife. So the chat is asking about friction magnetization.
That sounds like some science shit that I don't know about.
Okay.
I don't actually know why that's happening. It's probably something that a scientician could tell you.
Hosk is wondering if we have a fairly strong magnet so we can just suck all the filings off this.
We do. If you could reach around the back of that disc on the...
Oh, well, yes, I see. Oh, I should have brought you one of the hard drive magnets.
Shit. Spring break!
Project
Woo!
ruined. Project ruined.
Well, this magnet is like ruined.
Just wipe it off with your fingers later.
That's a great idea. That's the best idea Beach has ever given me.
Definitely rub your eyes right now.
That's an even better. What is wrong with you, Horner? This is a children's show.
So
Yeah, we're all children here.
Should I get up my tiny files and start grinding some of our cans down?
Cans?
We can have a small, yeah, it would be aluminum cans.
No.
We can have a small side project.
What?
I'm sure we're getting some iron oxide there.
Oh, you want to make thermite?
Everybody wants to make thermite.
That's a bad idea.
This is a children's show.
I mean, I think that's something we should do just once. Not here in the studio, but
Just so we could burn that lanyard hole through Alex's knife.
Yep. When I think thermite, I definitely think precision. It's like, you know what? I need to get an exact size hole in something. Thermite.
Just a little, a small syringe full of thermite.
A syringe full of thermite. Yeah, that's a great idea, Ian.
Like those, what do you call them? The epoxy syringes.
Oh yeah, 1 part aluminum oxide, 1 part rust.
Yeah, and then just a
Iron
little bit of
oxide.
magnesium on the end.
Terrible.
So it lights up the moment you push it through.
So the question I'm sure everyone is going to want to know, how many times are you going to fold this?
What?
How many times are you going to fold this?
None.
Oh.
That would have been a project for before this. So this is, we're not forging this steel at all. There's many ways to make a knife or like a tool or bladed device, and forging is just one of them. I definitely need a brush of some sort because this is
Getting real.
That's a
full.
load. That's a loaded
getting real loaded.
file.
I'm gonna flip it over and keep going, but maybe I'll go wash it or something.
Run the. Let me see what I've got. I might have something for you. I'm going to demic myself.
Go ahead. I mean, I would assume that we could could we use the magnet to clear the file of shavings? Would they come out, or would it just be
Maybe.
really hard to get the magnet off the file?
Let's find out. Whoa, that's interesting. So it didn't quite work, but I think it is. It's moving them.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's very interesting. It's now distributing them evenly in a row. So you were half right?
Okay. Oh, all right.
That was weird. Your suggestion wasn't even bad. It was just peculiar and not exactly what we needed. Shit. No, they're back. I really wish I had my double cut file, which would be doing this literally twice as fast. I can feel it skidding already.
2 directions.
Wait, what?
A double cut file.
Oh, are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
Maybe. Let's see if we can do what I think I'm going to do. I've got wire brush attachments. Ooh, wow.
I actually have like a slightly less.
Hey!
Oh, the first injury.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I on my toolbox. I knocked my
Okay.
knuckle
Actually, can I just see that wire brush for a second?
right here.
God damn it.
Blood, everyone.
And
TW.
didn't even do much of anything.
No. Ah,
Yeah, this'll do.
delicious excess skin.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You sure you don't want to spin it?
I am very sure that I don't want to send this stuff at high speed into anybody.
Good point. See, this is why I didn't want to be.
Please jack in.
There we go. See, it's my thumb that goes first. We can probably put the toolkit on the floor if it's really egregious.
The vibration is hilarious.
Are you jacked in?
I am jacked in.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're like 2/3 of the way through, I think.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
I am glad that I have this chair, though. My angle is probably wandering all over the place.
Everyone is warning me that Ian's phone is in danger. However, you'll notice it does have a case on it, so it's fine.
Oh, Ian's phone?
Yeah, that fire extinguisher will not mess it up whatsoever.
Oh, hey. So we can use this,
Huh?
which has an angle.
What is it?
It's a sharpening jig
Neat.
for the Dremel.
That might be actually kind of useful.
Let me see if I can get it working for you.
If you're a casual.
If you plug the blowtorch into the fire extinguisher and set them off at the same time, which one wins?
Nobody.
Oh.
Oh, I see what chat is.
What's that?
If the fire extinguisher falls onto your phone from the generating, that's why they think.
There you go. Now it's just gonna roll.
Ooh.
This is filling up so fast. You can really feel it cut more when you've cleaned it for about 10 seconds.
Ah, there we go.
Check it. Oh, my thumb. I'm gonna see if I can switch hands.
So would this help?
Maybe. Let me-
Can you get the camera on Ian's unusual tool?
Terms of service? That might be good for
So let's have a look
finishing this up. But we're getting real close now.
at Neato.
That'll definitely get the angle for you.
We might need to use that when we sharpen it.
Ooh, that would be a good idea.
If you have an afternoon free and want to ruin your hands,
I recommend.
yeah, definitely should have brought the double cut. Ah, I see what's going on. So when it is very important to clean your file because as it collects particles, it will start to mar the surface,
Oh, that's no good.
and that leaves you with more shit to buff out before you.
Oh.
Like if you actually, I'll show you. Gaze upon our failure. If I could have the little mini cam, please.
Yep. There you are.
Ba-do-ba-do.
You ready?
Yeah. So
Okay, I gotta adjust the focus again because it has a bit of a problem trying to get it.
the bastard.
I know, right?
Wait for it.
Vert.
Okay. So yeah, see you see those lines?
The striations.
Those are gouges, and that's from material building up in the file and rubbing it raw. So that was no bueno. So we need a cleaner
East
file.
no bueno.
Yeah, I knew that I forgot something, and it was definitely a means to clean the file. But hopefully this will work well enough.
We should really, though, discuss the idea of getting a little workbench that's very stable. I mean,
That would be great because this is like shaking all
Well,
over the place.
those two words really do not go together.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying buy like one of those like workmate workbenches where those are kind of designed for like you can clamp, so they have the little clamps on them. I'm thinking more like, can we get something that's like heavy but like a pedestal?
Yeah, well, that's not stable. That just ends up being tippy.
Yeah.
We don't want tippy.
I need to adjust this because I'm chewing into my ear. Ow! That hurts so much.
What about a table? I mean, if we had we need like a heavy steel and wood table with some casters on, it so we can roll it in and out of here.
That's what I was thinking of building.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh,
yeah.
you gonna try this?
I might.
Go nuts.
I'm gonna do a quick thing here. Could you plug me?
Actually, maybe you should take these.
Yes.
I'm probably okay like this.
And I'm gonna go underneath and.
Damn it. I picked up more filings.
Yeah. Connect.
Part of the problem here at the Moonbase, lovely chat audience, is that we don't have a lot of space to store things in these days. And certainly having a bench would be nice, or having something that we could make use of for these moments would certainly be good. It's just we have to build it to the proper kind of size that would also store easily here. Yes, casters would ruin the stability, so we'd either have to be able to carry it without the casters, like have no casters, or we'd have to have brakes for all the casters and hope that doesn't do too bad a job either.
I'm gonna move the propane.
That's a good idea. Okay, it seems to be working,
Cool.
but I think I'm going to use a more aggressive grit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to use that piece that you're working on. You're just trying to see whether this is actually going to do the job.
Oh, no,
yeah.
he might beat me to it.
Yeah.
Get 2 for the price of 1.
I would really like to have some safety goggles.
You'll be fine where you are.
We're sorry, Beach.
Boy, I feel better already.
There might actually be some in the
Yeah.
toolkit, or not the toolkit, but the thing. I wonder if just tapping this will...
Whoop. Goodbye.
Well, then I will sit here and hope to not lose an eye.
That's aggressive.
Far enough away, you'll be okay. I'm in more danger over there, and I think I'm fine. It'll.
It okay?
This file is getting
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Nobody's gonna hurt.
unreasonably clogged. We're getting real close, though.
Can I beat Alex?
You know, when you're sharpening tools, it's important that you race.
Yes.
You want some gloves?
Yeah, I'm getting the edge. That's. Yeah, I do need to. Definitely need to use the wider thing. Again, this is just an inherited set of Dremel
so
tools.
Close. We're getting so much clogging in this fucking file. It's just like gouging the surface all to shit. I think we're gonna head down and power through though, because we're very, very close.
Are you sure you don't want to give it a spin?
I think because I began this way, I'd like to finish this way.
Okay.
Thank you though. I think 2 or 3 more cycles ought to do it.
Okay, good.
What?
From that angle, from the angle we were on, your arm looks awfully close to the knife. But
It's not.
From the other angle, your arm was quite high above the knife.
Yes, it was not close.
Yeah.
Also, I like that I heard 2 or 3 motorcycles.
What?
2 or 3 motorcycles, not 2 or 3 more cycles.
Oh, okay.
Knife games on motorcycle.
That's almost got it. I think we might be able to change to sandpaper soon.
I'm going to increase the speed. Speedo.
Yeah, I think one more go like this ought to get the edge that we want. Okay.
I'm really happy with the scent we managed to create here, though.
What? Oh, the oil and steel
Yeah.
scent?
Let's make this place smell like a shop.
Hey, it's the only one you need to worry about is like the zinc smell. That's bad. Don't file zinc. I mean it. Wait. I mean it. Zinc's bad. Bad. Zinc bring pain. Cause pain. Bad.
Ooh, that makes a nice sound.
It does make a nice sound.
Okay, work safe. Don't worry about the sound.
Okay. I'm gonna look in this direction.
How's yours coming?
Done. Wow.
Chronicler C says, "It's okay, Beach. Chat will protect you. You literally are protecting me. The screen is between me and what Ian is doing."
Hey, Beej.
Hey,
get
Alex.
Down here.
Oh, wow.
So, couple things to work out, but we basically got the shape down. All right, so yeah.
Oh yeah, yours is looking much better than mine is.
Oh yeah.
1 second, gentlemen.
Nice.
Put them together. Let us get a close up.
Hold still.
Sorry, we're sorry.
Please acquire focus.
Look at the nice curve I've got going in the front of mine there. It's terrible.
Getting there. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna move on to sandpaper. Actually, I'm gonna get a wet cloth and dab all of this up. And all my wet stuff was over. Where did I put it? I think it's over here, and I can't go this way. I'm gonna unmic.
Okay, 1 second. You're clear. Please come back with some safety goggles for me.
Yes, that's some spectacular. Beej, if you like safety goggles, you can have these safety goggles.
Hooray. I forgot to grab some before I came in. Are these yours?
Yes,
They're very nice.
they are not.
Compared to a lot of other ones that I've worn, they are nice. Compared to the other ones we have at the moon base, I guess is what I should be saying.
I don't even know if those are rated for what we need here, but
One way to find out. Okay. All right. So let's
Ooh.
move on to the sandpaper.
Waterproof
Let's move on to the
sandpaper.
Sandpaper. Let's move on to the sandpaper and continue on this project.
so what are you starting with here?
400 grit. Which
400
is maybe a little too fine, but that's what they had.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Was it a good idea?
No, it didn't cut.
No.
Someday. Soon.
You'll have something to cut with?
Soon.
Did we save all those iron filings to make ferrofluid?
What?
Chat's just wondering.
Not so much.
Don't blame everything on chat, B.
I'm just asking. Oh, Alex, have you jacked in again?
Oh shit, sorry.
My new filing technique is unstoppable. Ready?
There we go.
Yeah, I do
Awesome.
everything alphabetically.
And we're back.
Okay, so just real quick. Gonna hit this edge. Okay, there we go. Something that I forgot to do when I started was to bevel the edges here,
Oh.
which I really should have done before I did this, but we can do that now. The reason you want to do that is because, as I found out the hard way, a knife that's being made out of precision milled stock like this, those little right angles, I'm sorry, those little right angles on the edges,
They're effectively knives,
yeah,
aren't
they can be as sharp as a knife. And so it's like if you're holding this and you apply pressure and slide your thumb, it will open right up.
Oh boy.
Like that.
Oh boy.
That one's not actually from a knife, but that's the type of cut you would get.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, that one was from a drywall anchor.
I literally thought you did that just now,
Yeah.
and I was like,
No,
what?
no, no,
What?
no, no, no. That's an old one.
Okay.
So how do I want to do this? I know how I want to do this. I want to do this the fun way. Which, how am I going to hold this down? I think I'm just going to have to do half and half.
Look at Ian to hold up.
What? Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
Put your hand here.
No.
Feed me a dead cat. No, this is not nearly as exciting as it sounds. Going to take a strip. We're going to dip it in our bucket of water that is off camera. And then,
That's a
Right.
new sound.
you'll love it. You'll need it.
This is actually the sound.
You okay there?
Yeah,
Unsubscribe knife beveling.
that is in fact the sound of a strip of chalkboard.
Being run down a fingernail.
Yeah.
I imagine the compressor's doing a real good job, because I'm not getting that as much in my
That's
head.
good.
No,
I'm not getting that either.
The teeth is mourning the loss of the teeth. The chat is mourning the loss of their teeth. They have to take them
Aw.
out now.
I guess that means that side's done. So. Just a little more.
The paper breaks. The sanding is done.
Just gonna get a bit more water here. Ooh. Having a good day? I'm having a great day.
I'm gonna need these teeth for later.
Okay, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okonomiyaki's soft. You don't need teeth for that.
Just 3 more sides, Ian.
Oh, goody.
Now this is a little frightening, because now, you know what? I'm just gonna move off to the side
Please,
and tighten
there is-
that real good.
ever been a time to say this, please do not kick Alex in the back of the head right now.
So I'm way off to the side. Everything is fine and good. And just in the world. Well,
God's in his heaven.
Just in the world, not the full way.
God's in his heaven, polishing his knives.
just gonna lean over and then lean back really, really fast. God damn it. When the sandpaper break. Doing this with a shorter and shorter piece is annoying.
I mean, you could use more sandpaper.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, if you actually layer a couple of those broken pieces together,
Please.
you might get intertertial stiffening.
I stepped on my cord. God damn it.
Get a nice.
Gonna watch where that is. You want to have your sandpaper moist, son. Oh, that's cutting way better.
Sandpaper loads up just like
You know,
files do.
I realize it was suggested that I cut to technical difficulties randomly just for fun.
That's awful.
But
Why do we not have a technical difficulty sign for this?
we don't have a tech difficulties screen or scene set up.
I could borrow the one from my desert bus.
We're awfully cocky, aren't we?
We are,
Not-
yeah.
not having
Yes.
one of those.
This is Cinema Verite. This is Dogma 95 right here. You
With
guys
the-
are getting this as it happens.
Out a knife. Wait, without a net.
I always
That
go
was a
skydiving
really
without a
good
knife.
Freudian.
Practicing without a knife.
Like, that was exquisite.
That's how you want to. Well, that's definitely how you want to train lions.
Lions with knives?
Well, if they know you've got a knife, then
Yes, all you smart people who are pointing out the feed dump technical difficulties. What I'm saying is we don't have a scene set up in XSplit to cut to immediately. I am aware that that exists. I've been in many feed dumps before.
God damn it.
Don't be tempted by the fire extinguisher, Ian.
Don't do it.
It is your Waterloo.
but it says it's charged.
Not yours.
That's going to cost you $100 if you're not careful.
$100?
Yeah, I've told you the story about how I found out how much a fire extinguisher costs to recharge in Japan.
No?
Oh, I was very drunk.
Are you going to tell the story, or are you just going to leave it at that?
Well, you see, I had come back from an. Oh my, there's a lot of dust on this table now. That's. Oh yeah, right, because I was filing here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Go
so
forward.
Off before you cook.
I was very. It was coming back from a all-you-can-drink party.
Okay.
Came home and noticed the fire extinguisher on the outside of my apartment that I'd never really quite noticed before. And I'd remembered at that point that I've never used a fire extinguisher.
Oh, no.
I don't know how these things work. So I mean, just a small psh, can't hurt, right?
Oh, no.
Well, you take it off, pull the pin, push the top, and then release, and it keeps going.
Oh.
So
yeah.
what do I do with it? Well, there's a drain here. To drain the rain, I'll just fire as much as I can down in there. Okay, well, there's just a little bit left here. Maybe the wind will take care of it. And that's when I discovered a wonderful invention that the Japanese have. Their fire alarms can detect the chemical that's inside of a fire extinguisher.
Oh, my goodness. That's nuts.
Yes. So went out and attempted to sweep things up, and the fire alarm eventually turned itself off. And I decided to go to bed for some reason.
Probably because you were extraordinarily drunk.
Yes, probably. At which point, I was woken up with 2 police officers over my head of my bed
Mawadi-san.
in their riot gear, with the words, "Please, sir, get up and put on clothes." And I thought, this must be a dream. So I rolled over and went back to sleep, at which point I heard, "Please, sir, get up and put on clothes." At which point I decided it's time to get up and put on clothes. So,
Would you kindly get up and put on... Fuck!
put on your fuck.
God damn.
They asked me questions about what happened. I think I tried to tell them that it was a fire I had in a frying pan. And the next day,
I've never heard that one.
Not in English, probably. Broken Japanese. Anyway, long story short, the next day, a nice young man in a suit came by and handed me a bill for $200.
Nice.
Yeah. And now I know how a fire extinguisher works, and I know how to explain that I had a fire in my frying pan in Japanese.
I think I just realized I learned a third thing from that story.
What's that?
That when a fire alarm goes off in Japan, nobody else reacts to it. People didn't come running out of the rest of the apartment to wonder what was going on.
I never knew how many people actually lived in my apartment building.
Oh, I see. You might have been the only one.
Could be.
Beach, this could have just been a dream he had. This whole thing might not have been.
Hey, Beach.
Oh no, that bill was real.
Hold on.
Show me what we got.
Hold on. I'm just gonna...
You just dropped that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, it's very pointy. It's not sharp yet. Not like proper sharp. Not like fucking sharp.
Gotta get out my fucking knife.
What, you fuck your knife?
Ew.
Ew! That's...
Ew.
Wait.
You've
You've seen some of those knives on Live Knives, right?
You
What the
fucked your
hell's
knife with
live
that knife?
knives?
Yuck.
That's messed up. That ain't right, man.
I'm not even sure what that means.
Are you okay?
Unmarried.
You're marriaged?
Unmarried.
Most of those knives that I see on Live
Hashtag
Knives
unmarriage.
are clearly for jerking yourself off with.
Sorry, who's jerking off with a knife?
Well, closed, I mean.
Can we not have this conversation?
Your
Alright.
EDC should not contain a prostate tool.
No.
Should it?
Not unless you're a doctor. And even then, I'd ask another doctor.
Yeah. That's fucked. Okay, so, moving right along.
Wow, no. Now I'm just thinking about full tangs.
I thought you were gonna say about like about prostates.
Well, no, like you take a Tenga and then you full tang that.
I
Tanga.
like
Full tanga.
the beginning sentence. You take a Tenga, because what the fuck could possibly follow that sentence that isn't messed up?
Actually, I mean, you could probably use it as a fairly decent planter.
They are disposable.
Yeah.
I need to disconnect for a moment to look at the pile of wood.
Okay, go ahead. You're free. You're mute.
Never coming back if you free him.
Yeah.
Chad, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to whether or not which Alex and I going further for comedy, I say that that he hesitates more, but he has higher limits.
Oh, is this the like who is gonna be the like meme champion?
I guess.
It's gonna be the meme champion.
I have to say, I really loved.
Shit.
Did you stab yourself?
Nope, I just
Okay.
threw my pelvis out.
I have to. I have to say the visual of you and I nude on top of a mountain, shaking bananas at each other, going "Pull it!" was just.
It's good.
It was delicious.
So,
Forgotten about that.
what we've done now is I took a piece of wood
There we go.
and I've wrapped some sandpaper over it.
To make a straight edge.
So we're gonna clean this edge up a lot. And This is gonna get super. Ooh, that's starting to look nice.
Are you starting to build up an edge there?
Well, we're starting to tidy it up. You'll see this in a minute.
Okay. I'll stay here.
I really need some weight on this table. Yeah, if you want to just sit on that end. Oh, that's way better. Well, better. Okay, I just want to show you where it's at now.
Oh, that's very pretty.
That's like cleaned up. This is not developing an edge really yet, but that's just gonna polish it up. We're not actually even gonna sharpen this until later.
Now you've taken a lot of metal off that.
Yep. But it's got, here I'm trying to show the cross
There we
section, which
go.
is difficult. Hold on. There you go. You can see the wedge pattern there. So this can,
Oh yeah, you're
so
starting to.
that's not actually sharpened yet. So I'm gonna do a little bit more on this,
Okay.
and then hopefully we can move on to the next step, because this is taking a lot longer than I was hoping.
What is the next step?
The next step's the fun part.
That's descriptive.
The next step involves fire and going outside.
Let me
Okay.
tell you, it's 10 after 7 right now. So we've been live for an hour.
Well, we
what do you
should
wanna
probably
do?
finish this bit here.
Agreed.
Yeah, it may take a little while, but the next part after this is all waiting. So
Yep.
I'm sure the chat won't mind too much if we don't take a break for a while.
That sound means you might need to change your paper.
Probably. Do we want to go to a finer grit now? I think actually we do. Let's get the old 600 on here.
I mean, there's always the option to break out the polishing compound.
Well, that comes way last. I think I
You gotta wrap it around.
put too much on. Piss. Whatever. This'll do. Just hold that shit down there.
Liberal application of sanding paper.
Piss. Ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yep.
So this one's... I think I might actually have to start doing this by hand,
Uh-oh.
which is... Actually, if I do it by hand, I can't clamp it down. So, here we go.
All right.
Something really feels wrong about you whistling out a giddy tune while you hand sharpen your knife.
I know, right? I told them boys never come around here no more.
Good lubrication.
Them boys don't listen to nothing.
For anyone who was for the person who asked about the knife thing I mentioned earlier, I was talking about a Twitter account called Live Knives, which is where they post.
It's like the Mummy's Alive, only with knives.
No, it's like a QVC channel that all they sell is knives, and these people post screen caps of knives that you can buy.
One of them's the Pharaoh.
Really?
Oh no, the small child is the Pharaoh, from what I'm led to believe.
What the?
I think so. AD. BC.
I can't remember with a
1665 AD, Egypt was a much less exciting time.
I probably could have taken this down a little bit more, but it's probably fine. I just gotta look at this carefully and make sure that I got this looking good. Let's have another look at this in the camera view.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Getting there. Getting there. Okay, let's hit it a bit with the 1500 and then let's move on to the next step so that we can have progress.
Just stick it, flick it, see you later, bye.
Man, here's a witch up in a minute.
I'm going to clean up some of our tools
What's
here.
good? Damn.
Because that's a good way
To
make the cleanup process easier.
Yep.
Clean up as you go.
You know, I told them boys, and I told them, and they just don't listen to nothing. Nothing, I tells you.
I think that's all the drill bits. Except for the one in the drill.
For those who continually ask, this is a Kiridashi. It is a Japanese utility knife.
Yeah, it's for paper, it's for sharpening pencils, it's for cutting packages.
Whatever needs cutting.
Or a consummate expert on cutting. If you're not reading Kill 6 Billion Demons, you probably should. I very strongly recommend it.
Well, Alex has made a skillful Kiridashi. I've ruined a piece of metal.
It's fine.
only part of it.
Yeah. He only has to chop off a bit to make a new one.
Could probably grind that right down and get it to look good.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, Koizom has found Live Cut Corner at Live Cut Corner on Twitter. It's live snapshots from the Cutlery Corner.
That's
I'd like to remind you that they are not a sponsor.
They are not sponsoring us.
not sponsored by Cutlery Corner.
Don't buy a knife. Make a knife. Like
Other
Alex
knife
is doing.
sources are available.
Mm-hmm. And we have some confirmation that Kill 6 Billion Demons is amazing.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's pretty.
right?
That's very.
Let go wide.
So we went 400, 600, 1500.
And oh,
Ain't that a humdinger?
that shine.
That shine though. And
It doesn't even look like it's sharp. It just looks like a piece of like my
Yep.
stainless steel butter knives
so
at
yeah,
home.
it is kind of like butter knife sharp. There's like one edge, one edge that's a little sharper. So like this could
You can use it to,
You can use it to
start
carve
carving a bit.
badly.
But as you were saying, the sharpening actually comes later.
Yeah.
Because one of the problems with knives is that they
So-
get dull.
So a real knife. What makes a knife is its ability to hold an edge. And in order to do that, like if you just take regular ass common steel and you sharpen it, you can get a razor edge on it, and it will wear off straight away.
Immediately.
It will go. You'll be like, oh, cut, blunt.
That's my
That is exactly.
afternoon.
That's the noise that it makes.
Cut,
when
cut,
that
cut,
happens.
blunt.
Cut, blunt. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to heat treat this with the tools we have, and then we're going to temper it, which are two processes. The first will harden the steel, and the second will soften it.
Like the micro camera while you talk about this, so I can.
So that part we're going to have to go outside for. Where is my magnet? There it is. So we're going to need this, which I'm going to have to clean off of all these fucking filings. Because Beach had the great idea to use it. You know
To
this is
ruin it?
neodymium, right?
Is it?
Yes.
It don't feel like it.
I don't look like neodymium. Of course it is. I paid extra at the shop for it. The man said this was the one I wanted. So, now comes super exciting, fun 420 Blaze It time, which we actually need the thing for. Yeah, no, I need to get some stuff as well. Don't worry, we are not in a hurry.
This is going to heat for a while, or are we...
I don't know how long it will take. It shouldn't take long. I'm hoping no more than like 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you this.
Okay.
I'm going to take
We should
this.
disconnect ourselves here.
We should.
If I mute you both,
Yes.
actually I am okay. I'm muting the two of them right now because they need to both disconnect. In the hopes of not having dead air, then I will continue to talk to everybody about what's coming up. So Ian's got the fire extinguisher, and Alex is. It's hard to see, but he's currently rubber banding some stuff together.
I don't have a pair of locking pliers.
They probably cannot hear you. He does not have a pair of locking pliers, so he is instead. I thought I gave Lur a vice grip.
Did you swap the camera?
He did.
Camera's been swapped, but they can't hear you yet. 1 second. You're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hopefully you can hear this.
Oh, they can hear it. I can hear it. They can hear it. Of course, all of you can probably only hear it in the one ear like I'm hearing it, so my apologies. I might be able to.
Channel.
I really hope this works.
It'll be fine.
And now for a late night tour of the moon base. This is kind of a reverse of the fly through.
Oh, light.
It's raining.
Okay, we'll just do it right here. Heather, if you want to go...
Just like
get on here.
Here, give me the door block. Where? Put it. Nope, there. Excuse me. Okay. All right.
For those of you finding it hard to see,
This is canola oil.
the sun went
It's
down.
recycled chip oil. And it's. I'm gonna leave it in its glass container, but I'm not positive that this won't break, so I'm gonna put it in this larger container, just in case. All right, so it's a pretty simple process here. Actually, I forgot the other part. So what we need to do is heat this up to the point where it will no longer stick to a magnet. I need something bigger to put this on so that I can actually test it without burning myself. That's weird.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. I need to make myself comfortable.
That knife is so sharp it can cut through flame.
So I don't actually know how long this is going to have to burn for. This has to get red hot. And I'm hoping the propane torch is able to get it up to that temperature. If it doesn't, we may have to table this for next time. But, oh, I can see a little bit of cherry happening. We need to get the entire length of the blade.
It does have to get super hot.
The blade itself, not the full knife.
Yeah, the full knife doesn't have to get that hot. But the functioning parts have to.
No, Alex and Ian cannot hear me.
Okay, that's looking better.
I can say whatever I want about them.
I realize we probably should have cleaned this first.
Yeah, whatever.
So I'm just going to test this. It's still sticking to the magnet. This is so uncomfortable.
For everyone who's wondering, this is what we're currently looking at back in the room. Isn't that exciting? I could screw this whole stream up for you guys if I wanted to, and you can't even figure this out. You'd have no idea.
You have like a stool or something? Like this is agony.
Let's cut to the webcam. Again, nothing going on in this room.
That's looking good.
I have all this control. That's looking orange. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what sRGB on this. Here's what's on the overhead. Nothing.
This is why I wish I had brought my forge. It would give us the ability to confine the heat more.
It looks super good.
Yeah, it's still sticking, which is not ideal.
Ian's not come back into the room to see how everything looks. He's standing behind me right now. Is there nothing even to do? Like a cushion or? Yeah, the mic's on. I've been talking the entire time. It's great. Yes. His mic is on too. We can hear everything he's saying. How bad is it raining? Oh, okay, it's not raining terribly. Yes. That is also important.
Where did Ian disappear to? I hope he's doing color commentary.
No, Beej
Hi,
is doing
folks.
color
Welcome
commentary.
to Loading Ready Run. We have a lot of fun here, heating up prison shivs, trying to achieve their critical temperature. Hey, there you go. So we're trying real hard to get this hot enough. I don't know if we'll be able to go to space today, though. Like I think it's red enough that it will probably work just along the very edge, which I think I might just call it and say that that's good enough. Yeah. Like I'm trying to find just the right angle to get it heated up properly. I'm also starting to feel the heat in the pliers.
Just so everyone,
No, it's
everyone
okay
who's
because we got it rubber handed. So I
commenting
think I'm
in the
just gonna
chat.
keep it here. I'm gonna skip the magnet test because it'll lose heat. We'll just go straight for a quench because this is starting to look pretty good. Give it a couple more minutes here.
Alex can't see what you're writing, chat. Only I can see it, and he can't hear me.
I don't think it should get that hot. So I'm hoping we will get some amount of hardening out of this.
And as he mentioned, if he had his forge here, it would be a whole different story.
As I said, having a forge or even like a set of fire bricks that you can stack together to confine the flame will work well.
Also, yes.
How does that look to you, Ian?
I think that's as red as it's ever got so far.
Oh, hang on. We lost something.
All right, chat's up to you. Do we go back to the webcam?
Okay, well,
Straw
I'm
poll
gonna go
now.
for it. could you carefully walk around and grab the fire extinguisher?
Yes. Oop. Okay.
So just pick it up and just be ready with it. There will be a small amount of flame. That is not cause for alarm. But
I'm not going to stand. Also
if it goes everywhere, that is cause for alarm. Okay. Let's try this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we didn't get a flame that time, which makes me think that it was probably not quite the temperature I wanted, but maybe we got some hardening out of that. So ideally you want to get it hotter than that, or at least more consistently hot, so we'll probably get something. So what you can see, like this, is the rainbow here. So like straw up to blue, and those are like the different sort of heat levels.
we will get it focused.
Pretty cool, huh? So we're gonna clean this off, and then stick it in the oven.
Yep.
So let me just give you.
So I think at this point it might not be a bad place for us to take a break, or do you
Sounds
want?
good. We can take a break now.
Yep, we're gonna go to commercial. We'll see you guys in a few minutes after these commercials.
Hi.
Welcome back to Tinker Tailor Solder Fry.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, you can get on camera now. So now we're gonna start doing some cooking, actually, as is what's promised.
Who's this we?
Okay, fine. I forgot to plug in my stove because I'm a. There we go. Okay, everything's been washed up, and now we're ready to start.
So you're gonna cook.
I'm gonna make us some okonomiyaki.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
It's Inktober, so I have a drawing that I'm gonna do. While you
sweet.
do that. But if you need color commentary or other things,
I can figure it out. I can deal with that now. Alex, what are you doing with the oven
yes.
right now?
The toaster oven has the knife in it now,
Why?
because this is the second process. So what we need to do to this knife is we heated it to ideally put the molecules within it into a state of flux and then freeze them in that state.
Right.
So it ought to be quite hard now.
Okay.
But the problem is that after hardening, it's too hard. In fact, it's brittle.
What? Such a thing?
Yeah, so it's like if you dropped it, it would shatter.
Oh.
If it's done properly, we might not have gotten a good heat treat off of it. But we tried. So the next part is tempering, which is heating it to a certain temperature and leaving it there for a long time, which will soften it back up again to a workable sort of ductility.
Right.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's going to be sitting there for an hour at 350.
Okay, so bake it like a cake.
You bake it like a cake.
It's a
Knife
piece
cake.
of cake to make a pretty cake.
Piece of cake to make a pretty cake.
If
The way is hazy.
you must do the
I'm thinking
cooking
of a lot of
behind-
really problematic gifts right now.
Yep. Yeah!
Yeah! Okay!
Okay, so it's time for us to make okonomiyaki, which means we need ingredients. And the ingredients are thus. We have,
Kimchi.
well, you know, the number one thing you need
Bob's bacon.
The number one thing you need to make okonomiyaki is going to be the flour, because it's like a Japanese pancake. It's not at all. Well, it kind of is. It's certainly not a Japanese pizza, but it kind of
Not what Glitter Force told me.
it kind of is in the
Glitter
sense
Force
that
lied to you.
You put whatever you want onto it. The key thing you want is okonomiyaki flour. Go to your local Asian supermarket and try to find the package that says okonomiyaki. If you don't read katakana or hiragana or kanji or any Japanese, ask around. Hopefully you'll be able to find it. It's a pretty common wherever Japanese foods are sold. And I realized I forgot my water. Can someone get me just a small pitcher of it?
Pitcher?
Yeah, like just
I can do
or
that.
small glasses.
Hold on.
I'm going to need
I need to disconnect now.
several cups. Right. So you'll need okonomiyaki flour. The back of the okonomiyaki flour package will usually, well, probably, at least this one does, have your instructions, and you'll note that they're also in Japanese. Let me just put that down so I'm not holding it. But it's pretty decipherable, even if you don't speak the kana. Like, here, picture of the flour, 100 grams of the flour. Water, 150 cc's, which thanks to metric means 150 grams. 50 grams of egg, or just one egg. 300 grams of cabbage, chopped up in the style it looks like, and other fixins of various amounts. And Alex has brought us the water. Yeah. So we're going to start by, because I was dumb and only had one bowl, we're going to do this in a proper order. So we're going to start with the flour, and then add the things as we go. I have also brought, for the okonomiyaki, kimchi.
That does not strike me as being a traditional okonomiyaki.
It is and it isn't. It's one of those things that friend of the show Dan Ross introduced me to, and it turns out it's really tasty. Huh. Bacon, which you will want for the top of your okonomiyaki. Shrimp, which we will have to peel and add. Green onions for the green onion flavor. Mayonnaise, Japanese Kewpie style mayonnaise, and Japanese okonomiyaki sauce, both vital for the okonomiyaki experience. Panko, if you want to mix it in, which maybe we will, maybe we won't. Powdered seaweed, which is absolutely vital in my opinion to the taste, and also flaked bonito, which again, I really like. I think it's important, but if you're making this in such a way that you want it to be vegetarian, which you can, you just eliminate the bacon and the fish, and it should be okay.
Now, there was a question, Dr. Ian.
Yes.
How is okonomiyaki flour different than regular wheat flour?
That's a very good question. That's one I looked up before coming here. Mm-hmm. What you're looking for is, in okonomiyaki flour, the difference comes down to starches. Traditional okonomiyaki is made with Japanese mountain yam, which is a... Ooh, here we got some smoke. I've preheated my pan because we're going to want it hot soon. The mountain yam has lots of starch in it, so you could use table flour and just add some potato starch to it, but you get a nicer flavor, I think, with the okonomiyaki flour because you're getting the right kind of starch in the right proportion to the flours and salts and MSGs and all the good stuff that you want. So let's get started with the makings. I'm gonna make a single batch to start with, and then we can go about making multiple batches as we go along, which I think we're gonna need because people are hungry here. So I'm gonna put my bowl on the scale and zero it out. Boop, and add 100 grams of the flour. In such a way, shake it out. This is the nice thing about cooking by weight too, is not only is it a lot more accurate than using your volumetric measurements for powders and whatnot, but you don't have to use a dirty another dish, like a cup or measuring cup. Come on. 96, 97, 99. Come on.
Ian, do you mostly cook Asian cuisine, or do you cook other cuisines as well?
I cook everything.
Anything that's good, right?
I like food. Mm-hmm. I like making good food. Haven't experimented as much as I'd like to with Thai, but it's in the, it'll come.
I just add peanut butter and hot sauce to anything I'm eating.
Jesus Christ. That ain't right. That's whack.
I hope you don't mind. I'm going to turn the scale towards me so I can see the numbers here.
Alex, did you plug back in?
Yes.
Okay, good. I had you on mute. I apologize.
How dare you?
Then we're going to add our 150 grams of water.
Second of all, what gives me the right?
150 grams, huh?
Yep, 150 cc's. 1 cc is 1 cubic centimeter equals 1 gram of water. Nerd. That's a bit much water, but that's okay. There's going to be extra stuff in here. There'll be a lot of extra stuff. Okay, let's mix this up with our good old spatula.
Why is the second result on Google when you look for skeleton, the phrase skeleton war?
Well, Alex, it's been going on for years. Ever since Skeleton 11th?
What? What? No. It's time to stop. It's you
Time
need
to
you need
do,
you
time
need.
to do,
It's time to
don't.
duel. Time to don't do
don't,
that.
don't.
Stop. Always stop. Don't doing that.
Maybe I should have brought a whisk.
I got your whisk right here. I do not actually have a whisk.
Would a fork be a good assistance?
Fork might be fine. Scrape it up. I mean, it's getting to consistency here. I liked my pancakes, my real pancakes, to be completely lump-free, but this, a little bit of lumpiness in here is fine. It's going to be extremely lumpy anyway because we're going to have chopped cabbage in there. Okay, and then we'll add the cabbage, which
What you're
means we'll
saying
have
is
to
we're
do
too
some
dumb to know the difference.
chopping. Sorry?
What you're saying is we're too dumb to know the difference.
Okay, we'll use the cabbage I bought earlier because I weighed it. I made this earlier in the week, so I know that about a third of this cabbage is about what we want for one batch. And we'll get our knives out, my super weeby IKEA knives. Yes, there we are. That one's for vegetables, and this one's for meat. Put this aside for the moment. Okay, I think we're going to end up using this whole cabbage, so let's go ahead and just remove the stem from it. There we go.
So we're saying you need to remove cabbage.
Yep. Ow. I'll just use this bag for trash. Okay. So, after some experimentation, I've found that about a centimeter or so cubed is what is good for making the okonomiyaki. I really need to get my knives sharpened, or give them a sharpening.
This might be a good stream then.
Yeah, you think?
Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Yep. I don't know about today, but... Also, have you ever tried cutting things while sitting down? It's super weird.
It sounds like it would not work.
Extremely uncomfortable. And I'm pretty sure the chat is well on board with critiquing my knife technique right now.
They want you to curl your knuckles.
Yeah,
Use a
cat
claw grip. Use
Yeah.
the claw grip.
Claw.
Yeah. Ian not using the cat's paw technique, and then you start doing it, and then whatever.
Yep. I know many styles.
Hey, look at you. You might just be an amateur knife that doesn't need to fly through a whole bunch of cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might just be really bad at this. I'm not bad at this. I'm good at cooking.
You are good at cooking.
Thank you so much.
Truthfully, we only want you to do the cat claw because it's weeby.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's add our cabbage till we're up to 300 grams.
300 grams?
300 grams worth of cabbage.
That's
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of cabbage.
You calling him fat?
Well, I mean, he's extremely fibrous.
What? How many grams have you eaten today?
I mean, you're just gonna lay it out after you're done with eating a gram. Okay, we're up to 190, 202 grams.
Did you say grains now? What are we measuring out powder?
Oh, you know it. This is going to be a flavor explosion, Alex.
Why did I come on this show?
Make a knife.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's all becoming clear now.
Okay, so there's our 300 grams of cabbage. Let's stick that on top of there. I think it's safe. No, that's not. Nowhere is safe. Okay, so this is a tiny workspace.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Don't like it.
I'll just move over a
That's
little
okay.
bit.
Oh, okay. Next up, let's skin our shrimp. I like to put about a half cup of shrimp in there. Oh, wait, our green onions too.
Scallions.
Scallion. Wild scallions.
A bunch of scallions just flew over this way.
This is going to be our meat cutting board, but we can use it for the scallions right now. 2 should be good. 3, yeah, let's do 3. 3 seems good. 3 seems like a good amount. Peel the yick off.
Don't say you're good and then twist the fucking camera around.
Sorry.
How's the overhead view?
Let's cut to the overhead view.
No.
Oh,
no.
that's Beach.
I just got,
No, listen here.
I just got the monopod set up. It's good.
You're the worst.
Do you want to turn the camera on?
No.
I trust Heather's
I'm
camera
gonna meet
It's
you
really
soon.
good.
cameramanship.
Her camera is awesome. She is the best of the camera.
Okay, scallions cleaned up. Just for you, chat. Here's a kitty paw grip.
Meow.
I hear the knife sharpening place will actually give you a bulk discount. You want to just go in together?
Which knife sharpening place are you talking about?
Oh, House of Knives.
I was thinking of going with Mid-Knife Crisis.
What?
That sounds good.
Is that seriously a business name?
Yep.
I don't believe you.
You don't have a choice.
I looked online to see if there were any, like, where there were knife places in town, and there's one place that does industrial sharpening that came up when I
Yes.
searched for knife sharpening, and I'm like, wait.
Industrial tool sharpening. I know
Yeah.
the place you're talking
And I
about.
was kind of like, I wonder if they would do it anyway. Like, I wonder if I could walk in with my knives and be like, could you sharpen these things? They'd probably go in the back. I'd hear, like, some like,
He'd say, sir, this is not a storefront.
yeah. Just walk in the garage.
We ship your knives to China.
But there's also a, there is some people who visit your house to sharpen your knives.
Yes.
Yes.
And Mid-Knife Crisis is of those. Other knife sharpening services are available. Okay. Scallionsed.
Lovely.
And in case anyone's asking, yes, I did wash my hands in between streams. So
I didn't.
yeah, that's why you're not cooking.
No, I totally did. I had to because I had to wash the knife off.
Heather watched us wash our hands, which is as good as washing your hands. So, I mean, if you're a camera person, that's all you need to do. As long as you see it happen, it happened. Okay, let's peel some shrimp.
This will be good. I've never seen this actually done before.
I really wish I had.
You've
some
never
paper
seen the
towel.
procedure done?
No.
Wow. Well, this is how you peel shrimp.
Hey, Beach. Actually, no, I can totally make it. That's fine.
Okay.
Ignore me.
First, you turbo defrost the shrimp by putting them in warm water.
Oh, see, I thought you had, like, full-on shrimp.
As
Like
opposed to what?
With the legs and the everything.
They are. They've got legs. They
no
require
heads.
peeling.
No, people talk about removing the, in air quotes, vein. Mm-hmm. Isn't that just their digestive tract
I'm
full of shrimp poop?
not sure if it's the vein or if it's the spinal column. Either way, these shrimp have been deveined, assumedly on board the vessel on what they were caught.
Is that somebody's job to just sit there and do that?
Probably.
Jeez.
Ah, yes. Plummeting Sloth points out they're not prawns. It's like, yes, that's correct. Yes.
They're exactly.
We're not making pissing shrimp beef balls.
I'll kill everyone.
Oh, pissing shrimp. Never miss an opportunity to make that joke.
What joke? Sounds delicious.
Probably is. Although I doubt they actually made ones that worked like that.
I have been very interested in trying to find a recipe for Buddha jumping wall.
Oh, come on. That's got to be a fake recipe.
I know it has to be, but I also believe.
I mean, I sure don't.
Ho ho meya. For those of you at home who are wondering what we're talking about, go download the 1996 Jimmy Chow classic.
No.
Johnny Chu.
Stephen Chow.
Stephen Chow
Mewa.
classic. God of Cookery.
Mewa.
Man, what fucking... Ay-ya!
Hair entropy has had Buddha jumping wall many times.
What?
How is it a hair entropy?
I don't believe you.
Snarky says that's a Chinese dish.
No shit.
That's number wang.
Oh
I mean-
God! I will let you know what everyone has to say about it.
Not everyone in China is named number wang.
What the fuck, dude?
There's a Wikipedia entry for Buddha jumps over the wall. Ah, it's real.
That's fucked. Is it really cooked in a jar and contains everything?
Fo Tiao Kiang, a variety of shark fin soup in Fujian cuisine,
Okay.
also known as Buddha's temptation.
Huh. Buddha jumping.
We will not be making shark fin soup.
No.
Maybe I might.
No, we
with,
should
with
not.
imitation shark fin,
All right, fair enough.
Not tonight.
but certainly not tonight. Okay, just about done removing the shells from these shrimp. Yes, the shell on the shrimp does add flavor, but it's not as nice on the inside of an okonomiyaki, I find. I'll eat deep fried shrimp shell though.
That's weird.
And in a paella, ooh, you gotta keep the shrimp
Is it a
skin on.
paella? I heard it was paella. Is it paella?
I think it's paella because it's Spanish, right?
So therefore it's fancy.
No, because the two L's in Spanish would be pronounced with the y, like in Italian and French.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Like bouillon.
Get that paella.
Oh, you may have also noticed my two okonomiyaki spatula, which are not strictly necessary, but were $1.
Nah. Nerd. Give me your lunch money.
You're gonna get lunch.
What?
That's almost better.
Did
Were you not informed?
you not know that you were getting okonomiyaki tonight?
I sure didn't.
Well,
That's why I ate before I came here.
Oh god damn it!
Sorry, dude.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Do you want okonomiyaki?
I will try it.
Have you had okonomiyaki?
Nope.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Oh god.
You
You're
don't
in,
like this.
you're in for a treat, Alex.
He goes first.
Yes, he
What?
does.
No, please.
I think Corey does.
Oh, does Corey go first? All right.
Well,
There'll be lots of pieces.
okay. Now comes the bacon.
Alex,
Hi.
are you you do draw streams?
Yeah.
Which means people can look over your shoulder while you draw.
They sure can.
Can we get a shot of that?
Sure.
Awesome.
Can we get a shot of someone looking at Alex over his shoulder? Streams, sure.
I was just going to cut across camera briefly.
Well, that's where the cord is.
I know. I apologize, everybody. That's
Actually, Alex, what is your theme today?
Today's prompt is collect,
Ooh.
I think. So
right in the mic.
that's good.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem. You let me know when you're set.
Egg. For those curious why the proportions I'm doing, why I'm doing the proportions I'm doing, it's that I find that one batch of these usually makes about 2 of these pan-size okonomiyaki. You don't have to use cast iron, you can use whatever you like, but
Okay. I think I've got
I probably should have mixed the egg in earlier too, but hey.
Whoops. Oh, this
I
was
mean,
a bad idea.
One of the
Need to move quickly.
things I've heard is that you need to make your batter with like ice water, and then you need to let it sit and cool.
Yeah, that's not really necessary. I think what you're thinking of, Deej, is tempura, which you definitely
Definitely need to
want to
cool.
do. You definitely want to have cold batter for that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it sticks better.
Does it make it crispier?
I think that's part of the reason as well.
Yeah, like I think it stays all together then.
It's kind of magical. Okay,
I'm gonna cut back to Ian.
so I'm going to cut this bacon in half with the bacon knife.
That is not an
Oh,
official
well.
bacon knife.
Did not tell you.
Sorry, my bad.
And-
Ian's just powering on ahead.
These
so.
shrimp, by the way, are all going to get chopped up nice and choppied.
Oh, you go quite thin.
I mean, I like to get them mixed around well. But you can just masticate these things.
What? No, that means eat them.
Well, it means chew them.
And ultimately, that's what we kind of want to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you eat.
the normal human way.
Yeah. Not involving your ovipositor. I've said too much.
If you eat with your ovipositor, that's disgusting.
That's where the eggs come out.
Yeah, gross.
Jeez. You never go ovipositor to mandibles.
Nice. Nice.
Xenomorph porn sites.
Like, dude, that's fucked up. I don't know, dude. It's hot. It's just like, oh, it's so degrading.
People are waiting for me to be cracking Ranma jokes.
What?
I don't know why I would bother.
It's a little late for those.
Okay. Shrimp juice on my hands.
That's bad.
Delicious.
Don't touch me.
Do you have an allergy to shrimp?
Nope.
Good. I should have asked that before all this.
Lol. I should have said yes, but
Okay.
I'm not that much of a troll.
So now we need to get the pan nice and heatish.
Heat-ish? Is that like heat-esque?
Yeah. Need some shrimp water for that to determine the heatness of the pan. Meanwhile, we'll just stir this up. Would you like some kimchi in your... Actually, can you bring my volume down for a moment?
Yes.
Actually, rather than that, we'll ask Corey later. We'll do a second batch without... Beach, do you like kimchi?
No.
Okay.
So put it in. I don't care. Put it in.
Heather, you are...
No,
Okay. How do you both feel about shrimp?
I do not like shrimp.
Okay.
This can be Corey's batch. It's
I
quite
like
alright.
shrimp.
This Corey will get this one with Alex then. Looks delicious, doesn't it?
You know, I don't like to judge books by their covers.
It looks better once it's cooked.
I bet.
Okay, so this pan is going to take a while.
Yeah, we really need a new one of these.
We're getting one in the new year when IKEA releases its induction cooktop.
Ooh.
Yes.
You always shop with
Can-
IKEA?
The fact that it's 110, does that just mean that even with any induction cooktop, won't it still be as slow?
No.
Induction somehow works faster, doesn't it?
It's a more direct heat transfer. Like the reason this is so bad is because you're just using resistance to heat up an element.
Well, no, it's also because it goes up to heat, trips, and then turns off.
Oh yeah, this one's
until
terrible.
It falls to past the ideal temperature, then turns back on again.
That
very-
looks really good.
Thank you. Wait, were you talking about mine or yours?
Yours.
Oh, thank you. I always get super self-conscious if I've like tried to take a compliment when one wasn't being paid. I was like, fuck! Put self in garbage.
Wait, were you complimenting yourself? Yes. Fuck.
Piss.
Yeah, I think that's probably good.
I'm adding some Foley.
You're just standard oil. Yeah, there we go. Get it nice and yeah. Hopefully it's hot enough to cook what we're doing. All right,
Each. Close shot.
Sure.
in we go. We're gonna put about half of that in there.
10. Oh,
Now, the instructions suggest that you do not press it. I don't understand. I don't necessarily think it matters, but ooh, that smells real good with the green onion. Okay, so now this gets to sit for 5 minutes. No, I forgot the bacon. Oh well, we'll get it on the other side.
Yeah, you can just lay it on top, right?
Yeah, normally you put the bacon down first though to get some more fat on the bottom.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've been rushing things here.
that pan is not hot, is it?
Oh, it is hot.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we use this to do the.
Look at boiled water.
It will
Yeah.
boil things.
It goes like super hot and then cold, and then super hot and then cold.
Oh, we should have thrown the pan into the toaster oven.
What?
Then it would have got up to at least like 350.
No, that's a terrible idea. Why you got so many bad ideas, Beej?
Because I'm not in front of the camera.
Okay, I should start a timer for this.
Okay.
Let's go with 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think this Inktober thing is probably about as done as it's going to be if you want to have a look. This is not quite as good as what I could manage at home with an actual desk and proper tools, but this is what my mobile tools are capable of.
What's your home channel?
Vox Lunch on Twitch, if you want to check that out. I stream occasionally. I'll probably be doing one tomorrow for my comic. Boop. Oh, focus. Today's theme. Collect.
That's some good-looking skeleton.
5 spoopy for me.
5.
Yep. Like, do I keep this one? I don't know. I have so many.
What else would you do with it?
Drinking cup? Lots of things you can do with a human skull. My dad has one.
Oh, I think you meant. Sorry, I thought you meant the drawing.
No.
Do I keep this drawing or do I toss
Oh
it?
no, this one's gonna go
Drinking
up
cup?
what? No, this is gonna go on onto
Your Vox lunch.
oh, chat only. There we go. Yeah, this will go on online.
So yes, cooking on one side, then
So-
we flip it over.
I gotta say, this doesn't look like any okonomiyaki I've ever seen before.
Well, that's because it's not quite done yet.
Okay.
It'll look a lot more like what you imagine it to be once we get the mayo, the sauce, and the toppings on it.
Okay. I believe you.
Unless you're thinking of something different. What?
No, I'm definitely thinking of okonomiyaki. Because it looks sort of like a fried thing. I don't recall it looking that chunky.
Oh, okay. I may have just had it too chunky.
Well,
It does tend to become an expression of what you enjoy in the meal. I find because I make a lot of batter, and I make it really really runny. Because I keep trying to get it to thin out and thin out and thin out.
okay. Interesting.
But he likes his shrimp big.
Yes.
I like big shrimp.
Is it Osaka okonomiyaki?
We
That has
had-
the noodles?
That's
Hiroshima, isn't it?
Hiroshima?
yeah.
They're known for
Or it's
okonomiyaki, right?
Nagasaki, I think. One of the two.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ever do
Am I ever going to do
Oh,
udon
God, no.
noodles in our...
No, not you, Ian, the
Oh,
one
Ian.
who's on the show cooking.
Okay, I'm just trying to fill in. Oh, so...
You don't have to fill in when people are asking questions.
Yeah, but Heather... Nobody can really hear Heather, I don't think.
Heather, what's your question?
I'm just camera.
I'd like to relay it to the chat.
Good. Ian, will you ever make Hiroshima or Nagasaki?
Can you do it in Derek's voice?
What? No, don't.
You know, are you ever going to make Hiroshima or Nagasaki style okonomiyaki where they add noodles to it?
Oh, hell no.
Why is that?
That's terrible.
I see.
I disagree.
We went in Osaka. We had negiyaki,
Which is only onion.
yeah, only onion, and it's really
That was
good.
too.
Yeah, it's funny too because when you watch the guys cook, because they have the giant, the teppanyaki style huge grills, and the dude
That's
comes
still
out
powered?
with a giant
Should
bowl
be.
full of green onion and just tosses like handfuls of it to make your one order, and it's kind of crazy.
No, it's not still powered.
Oh my god. Which means that this isn't powered
Nope.
either.
No, it is running. It's on.
And it's on
It is
now.
now.
It wasn't.
How long was it off for?
I don't know.
Oh no, I was like, that's not sizzling. Piss.
Did we accidentally turn off the...
Yes.
Hmm.
We definitely accidentally turned off
Or
the power bar.
we may have actually tripped a breaker finally.
Well, then it wouldn't come back
Okay,
on,
wait.
would it?
Oh shit, we did.
You're tripping the power bar.
Yep.
Okay, so we can run one of these out of... Here, unplug... Oh god, what do we do?
We got to run one
This
thing
can
into another
wait.
room.
Here, unplug mine.
Okay.
We can finish this heat treat another time probably. It's, I don't know, has it been an hour yet?
No.
Probably not.
It's 8:13, so it's been about 30 minutes.
If we can get another extension cord, we can plug you in
Do we have another extension cord?
in the extension cord drawer in the lab.
All right,
Or
I'm
the
gonna
boobiette.
unplug.
Well, exciting. God.
I think Corey's in the chat.
I don't know. She was watching Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, she is not entertained by this. Touch.
Nope, she literally said, "Dear Coriander D, dear Ian, will I ever get food?"
Oh, well, now that
Eventually. There we go. That should do it.
I saw that comment and I was like, "That's weird for someone in our chat to be asking."
I mean, we were fully prepared for this episode.
Yeah.
It's just the power that wasn't prepared for us this time.
The power.
Yeah, keep an eye on that light in case it pops off again.
Yeah, you betcha.
All right, that sounds more like it's
Ow.
working properly. Timer-wise, though, I think maybe another 3 minutes. It's not smelling done yet.
What?
This isn't smelling done
I
yet.
think you need to start over because it was not on at all.
Well, that's the nice thing about cast iron is it does retain heat, but not as much as it needs
check
to.
in 3 minutes.
Are you jacked in, Alex?
Yep.
Rad.
Oh yeah, it's starting to get there. Maybe it's time to flip. Shall we just yellow it and flip it?
I don't know.
You know,
You can use both?
Right?
See you later. Bye.
I don't. Well, I mean, we can flip it back. Yeah. So let's do 5 minutes on the other side, starting now. Okay. Here comes the excitement.
Say no.
Hot. 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 There we go.
Don't do what Donnie don't does.
Say no.
Hey. Okay.
Look at that.
All right. All right.
Does that look more like what you're expecting?
A little bit, yeah. Do
Okay.
you want to center it?
No. Maybe we should open a window or start the fans.
Oh, yeah.
You want to
Or
turn the
both.
AC on?
Yeah. Let's open a window and turn on the AC. That we might,
Go wide, I can do those.
that's bacon. We are also going to need a dinner plate.
We have those.
Thank you. I knew that we had them. Let's bring out 2, please. Hey, someone's in the chat and heard our request for air conditioning.
That's beach.
That's horrifying.
Now I control a camera.
Oh, that does smell good.
Let's see, the shrimp in there really.
Now, is this going to cook
that
all the way
bacon.
through?
Oh, yeah. That's why I gave it the 5-minute mark. Oftentimes, recently, I've been trying to dial in the proper cooking time and technique, and I found that covering it also helps with it.
Oh, that would have been good.
Oh,
There are no big plates.
these are the largest plates we
This
have.
is what you get.
Well, thank you.
You just have to cut it into pieces.
This
is my
last
plastic
resort.
Wait, what? Suffocation. No breathe.
Please. Please.
Brandon, dearie, no need to stop. It's time to stop. You must stop immediately.
I noticed that there's a little sign on the flower depicting 2 of these spatulas with an X through it.
Don't 2 spatulas. I think if
means
Heather
don't
wants to
press
have a look at that, yeah, that's. I had an English translated one earlier, and it meant do not press.
Which part am I looking at?
Right down here,
Ah, I see.
where it says, yeah, do not press, I'm assuming.
Whoa, sorry, my bad.
Okay, that's getting ready. Let's flip it back.
How important is smell-o-vision? Well, we're not there yet.
Oh, I think it can still go for a little while longer. Oh yeah, no, that needs to go longer.
Corey smells burning.
I think 2 is going to be the optimal setting on this pan, maybe 3? Hard to tell.
Don't bring the two spatulas together, they breed rapidly.
They make an amazing sound, though.
That's good. Where did you get those?
At one of the Hyakuen shops in my local hometown,
Oh,
in my home prefecture.
I wonder if they have them at Daiso.
They probably do.
Probably. I mean, if you buy a pair, then you're just going to have to make okonomiyaki.
You know, I had these for years and never did.
I think they even have them at Fujiya.
I was too scared to actually try making them. To try making okonomiyaki.
That's chicken was talk.
Yeah, it is. And then I started this show and started cooking okonomiyaki all the time.
Chicken was.
All right. That seems like a good cook level. Maybe just a bit more heat.
Your local hometown. I imagine that was when you were in Japan.
Yes, yes.
To his temporary hometown.
I bought these in Nodashi in Chibaken.
All right.
I don't know why I said it with that accent.
Because you were trying to promo it?
Perhaps, yes. Well, fun fact. Nodashi is the home of ninjas. Or so one of the people in my town tried to tell me. Apparently there is a ninjutsu dojo there. Like a legitimate one.
You mean as opposed to the hundreds in the States?
Yes. It is also the home of Kikkoman brand soy sauce.
Oh.
And is the place where they make the special Kikkoman private reserve for the royal family.
What the fuck is that?
It's my timer.
Oh, okay.
It's the,
Say no. Oh. Well, that's crispy bacon, but
yeah, just a bit more cooking, I think.
I mean, maybe you take the bacon off and like let the rest of it cook. I feel like the bacon just like took the heat bullet
Yeah.
for the rest of it.
Well, I mean, this is effectively what you want it to be anyway. Not that crispy, but... This damned pan.
Yeah, we definitely need a better. Is it off again?
No,
No,
well,
okay. It's at least being supplied power. Corey's discovered where the burning smell was coming
We'll
from.
give this one to Corey.
Why would you want to reserve? Well, special reserve is just sort of a term for we kept the good shit for
Like this
special
is
purposes.
the handmade
You know,
from
it's like,
start to finish.
We took the top 1% of the stuff that we made and bottled it like this.
But yeah, made in an old wood building. Just turbo.
Well, you seared the outsides, now you transfer it to an oven to complete it. If only we had one.
Yes.
Sealed for your protection.
Rubbed with one?
You know, there's a brand of kimchi that they sell a lot that has its logo mark mirrors the like diamond safety thing.
Yes.
And
I
it's
know that
like,
one.
is this like hazardous kimchi?
That's all kimchi?
I don't know if it's all kimchi. It's just some number of kimchi. Not all kimchi.
Double sealed for my protection.
Oh, the seal's busted.
Well, that's probably because I let it get warm.
That's active.
Yeah, most kimchi is, I believe.
What do you mean? What? Ordinarily, when I open a container of vegetables, I don't want it to be doing stuff.
Like that it's continually operational.
Yeah, this appears to not be finished.
It's continuing to kimchi. Well, I'll try it.
Thanks, Canadian Rob. He has wished us good luck. He's all counting on us.
Thanks, Canadian Rob. Surely we'll get to eat tonight.
Oh, apparently it's his birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday.
Bob.
What?
Agreed.
I don't think I've actually, like, apart from tasting a small amount, I've ever really tried kimchi. It seemed unusual to me. One of them acquired tastes like Marmite.
You're welcome to a piece right now if you'd like.
Kimchi complete.
Do not press.
Heh. Fuck you. We do what we want.
I think that's ready.
Oh yeah.
So, which means I'm going to get the other thing started while I prepare the toppings for this one.
Maybe a bastard and steal a corner of this.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes. Whoa. Let's
Here
not
comes
forget.
that boy. Oh shit! What up?
Bakun.
God damn it. Well, remember the drill?
Mine is the drill that will pierce the
This
heavens.
is not a drill.
Okay, now. Okay, that's watery F. That looks good. Okay, let's start with the timer, and then the mayonnaising.
What do you mean the mayonnaising?
It smells amazing in here.
It's probably not going to smell quite so great when we're podcasting the rest of this week.
Yeah. Hey Siri.
What you want?
Hey Siri. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Thanks, Siri.
T minus.
Okay, let's move out that mayo. Push it down.
Oh, so this has mayo and okonomiyaki sauce.
Yes.
What's in okonomiyaki sauce?
Brown. Apparently, it's you can make it with ketchup and soy sauce, I believe.
So much sugar.
Fuck. That sounds pretty dank.
Yeah.
This is
And
this
fruits, I think, much like tonkatsu sauce.
Oh, okay. Because I mean,
Bulldog
I like
sauce,
bulldog
too.
sauce.
Yeah.
It's very similar to bulldog
This
sauce.
is looking pretty hella.
And here goes
Here comes the brown. Oh, this is Otofuku, isn't
Take you
it?
to Brown Town.
Take you to Brown Town, the brownest town. Town is brown. See, that looks more like what I'm expecting, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
it's just the sauce ruins.
And now,
Bonito!
yes, delicious bonito flakes.
Shaved skipjack. That's what it is,
What'd
right?
you call me?
Skipjack. Oh, you heard. I call it you the second time. I don't know.
Yes.
Okonomiyaki. Now this one I know it's normal for it to continue moving. Because it will continue moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
And finally,
Oh, wait, is that just like,
Ajimori.
what?
Sorry, ajinori. It's
Minced?
nori.
Nori?
Motoi ao nori. Noriko.
nori. I'm
Ao
sorry.
nori.
Ao noriko. It's just, finely minced seaweed.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey! Get your ass to Maz. Why ain't that a thing?
Back on the water.
Keep it.
Are we gonna have to change this to social eating?
Get mukbanged on.
Mukbang. Get your mukbang.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it moving?
Why is it still
Why
moving?
is it moving? That, well,
It's not because it's alive.
it's thinly shaved fish that retains its vital essence. No, it's just the heat.
Causes it to like warp because because it's incredibly thin.
Yeah, the eddies of the convection are happening.
Hi, Dozo!
Get mukbanged on.
Get mukbanged on. Get banged.
Yes.
Investigate it.
This one is different from what we usually have because it has green onions in it. So tell me the flavor.
Green onion.
You're unhelpful.
You got fucking dunked on, yo.
She gave you what you wanted.
I never get what I wanted.
Well, you got a half hour left. Time to make more okonomiyaki.
Yep.
Hey! I'm probably gonna leave this knife for another 10 minutes, I think. And then maybe do some sharpening.
Ooh, that'll be good. 100 grams. Well, you're gonna eat first. That's what you're gonna do.
Wait, do I have to?
Well, yeah. You don't have to, but you can at least try some of the next ones.
Yeah, I think I would like to try that. I don't want to put myself
Definitely try some kimchi.
in the shoot
I mean, let's
for an
be honest.
entire okonomiyaki.
Beej is going to eat whatever is not eaten.
Oh yeah. Give it to Beach. He'll eat anything.
Yeah.
So this is going to turn into social eating. Yeah.
Just stop doing that. No, this is like smash cut to you gnawing on a hubcap. It's 11.
Look what I found in the river.
Beach, we don't have a river.
Look what I found in the river. You're real crunchy. I think it's caused by the oxidization.
My dad said that anything you find in the river that you catch with your rod, it becomes yours. I'm sorry,
Please say
that's a joke.
fishing rod. Please say fishing rod. Please say fishing rod.
Alex,
Hi.
eat that.
Okay.
It's cabbage with
No, I know
spicy.
what it is.
That's it.
It's just see,
Eat it.
it's still moving
It's
again.
supposed to.
That's fucked. Like, can we here
150
get the
cc's
camera on
water.
this?
On the bubbles.
This is
Sec. Water jug in the way.
Sorry.
I don't know if it's gonna even keep doing it, but it's just like things are moving.
Tell me when you're ready,
Go for it.
Heather.
Oh,
Get focus.
Brocus.
You're going to get condensation from being above the...
Directly above the...
Oh yeah, probably. You'll have to take my word for it that this stuff is still active. Maximum Y.
Okay.
Ready? Hey, yeah, look at that. We just caught a pop.
Bloop bloop. I mean, it's out of focus, but oh well.
Yes, that's the best I can get.
Yeah. Anyway,
So I think there's something wrong with that TV.
there's something definitely
Yeah.
wrong with the TV.
Yes.
Oh god, no, it's so big. No, I want a small piece. There, I want this piece.
There's no end to the kimchi.
I feel like the fact that I'm mixing more flour into this bowl makes me feel like I'm putting together one of those like crates of sauce that they have in Tokyo that they just top up and never let empty.
Alright, well, thanks for the food. Good night.
Yep, goodbye.
Bye.
Good night, folks. No, not you. You're sticking around forever.
Flocks. I mean, it tastes like spicy cabbage.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Do you ever want to put it in your mouth again? Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I'm sort of tepid on spicy stuff to begin with, so... Contains cabbage, radish, green onion, garlic, ginger, red pepper, salt, water, sugar, sweet rice flour, gunpowder,
What?
dynamite,
Dynamite.
a tiny vole.
A tiny vole.
Yes. Hey, I'm just reading it as I see it.
Dynamite explosion once again.
Wait, what is that from?
Dynamite.
explosion.
Dynamite 7.
Macross
Wow.
Dynamite 7.
Fuck. Dynamite. Why do I know that?
I don't know why you know that. It's kind of impressive.
Explosion. It was weird.
Every day, every night, everywhere. Wow, neither of us hit that.
Nope.
That was the worst diatone.
I cannot do a Neki Basara. I can't sing like him. The dude who does that is he's very good at the rock.
Oh, hey, you know what happened?
You didn't set your timer? Because that really looks like that.
No, I did actually set my timer.
For 20 minutes.
My phone died
oh!
in the middle of the timer.
Pescattios.
That's okay.
Someone else in here has been watching Macross 7.
My phone's about to die too.
Say
That's
no.
whoa.
Got
that's,
there.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
That looks good.
Now it's interesting that the bacon is blackened more than the other materials.
Well, the bacon has a lot less water in it to keep from starting the Maillard reaction.
Don't you mean caramelization?
No, Kermit!
Every time somebody talks about caramelizing their meat, it's like it's a fucking Maillard reaction, you idiot!
Learn some food science.
Oh my god.
You know when you cook your steak and you put it in your mouth and it tastes like caramel. Right?
Yeah, cow caramel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, who wants this one? That's just coming out. I mean, you're getting some.
Yeah.
Fair. Well, see, you mentioned the Maillard reaction. All I can think of is the Monroe effect, which is the principle by which shape charges function.
Explain.
It's well, like a shape charge is sort of concave.
Yeah.
So the high speed, high temperature gases expanding are focused into a jet that melts through tank armor.
Okay.
The Monroe effect.
The Monroe effect.
The more you know.
The more you blow.
Yeah, they discovered that rather than just having a shell that blows up or like goes through your armor, it's just like, wait. It goes off right next to it and makes a supersonic, high temperature fire spout thing that just goes straight through, and then it incinerates the whole crew. Somebody designed that.
I mean,
That's very smart.
I know. They probably got a prize or
Some
lots
sort
of money.
Or some sort of.
And not a lot of sleep.
I was going to say some sort of promotion, maybe to like general.
yeah,
Promotion.
they were allowed to retain their job.
Yeah. Depends on where it was discovered.
The shareholders were pleased. I think that's ready. Oh yeah, definitely ready. Get off.
That's really going to cook all the shrimp?
Yep.
Yeah, shrimp finish pretty fast.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should really work on their stamina.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, let's get that all dressed up for you.
Let's get all dressed up. It's going to be great. Oh, boy. I like that one of the defining features is this ribbon effect. Mm-hmm. Like you could do it in a,
Oh yeah,
in
you
a
can just
spiral.
splat it on there, bukkake style.
Yep, that's exactly how you would do it.
Dude, if you have the precision to come like that, you're set for life.
Well, and the ropes.
Ropes and ropes.
Did you use the stamina?
wing, wing, wing. It's like, I quit this industry. I can't compete with that shit.
And the fact that it's 8:30 p.m., I'm assuming that they were past the watershed in every other part of the world, and everyone's gone to bed who shouldn't be hearing us talk
Everyone.
like this.
Yep.
No.
Bonito. Get that shit on there.
And the chat's celebrating that we got to mention all of that stuff we just talked about.
It's a legitimate term. I enjoy a good bowl of tamago bukkake gohan.
You're really gonna have to explain this one.
That's where you just take a bowl of rice and crack a raw egg over it and mix it up.
And then you jizz on it.
Well, I mean, you're just in your pants because it's so delicious.
That's fucked.
Dozo.
Tabete.
Somebody get Alex a fork.
I need a fork to try this out.
So I'm gonna get this.
Nope.
Nope.
No one gets. Okay.
Hang on.
I'm.
Heather's going to
Thank you
assist.
so much, Heather.
Okay, I gotta get one of these because I got a spray bottle and it didn't work as well as I wanted.
That one's actually used to have alcohol in it. It's a rubbing alcohol spray bottle.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I figure alcohol is sterile as long as I rinse it out.
yeah,
It should be fine.
fair.
I bought a pump mister. I bought a pump, mister.
Pump, mister. I got one of them Tanga pumps. I'm gonna add an inch.
Put a knife on it.
Full tang.
There's probably
Ropes everywhere.
a tactical Tenga that has like
Oh.
a Picatinny rail attachment on the top, so you could put like a bayonet on it.
Maximum insertion.
Yep.
Christ.
This is unexpected.
Unexpectedly good or unexpected? Just that it.
I think I always knew it was going to taste like this, but I just never had it.
Okay. Well, don't feel a need to finish it if you don't want to.
Well, let's see.
Heather, are you going to have okonomiyaki?
I ate a lot before I came.
Okay, then
I was not really warm.
Beach, this is you from you and me then.
Yes.
The chat can't see the smile on my face.
I mean, we can fix that.
Oh wait, hang
To
on.
flip it back. And no, I'm not focusing for that. I think it looks good that way.
So do we change to social eating now?
Well, I think I'm still cooking.
It's still cooking, so
Yeah.
I think we don't have to.
8:39.
I feel like I should maybe take my knife out.
That's when I got out my knife.
Like,
Yeah, it might not be a bad time.
okay. Hopefully the sharpening isn't going to interfere with any of this.
Good.
I'm going to disconnect.
Disconnect.
Okay, one second.
Why? No, disconnect Alex.
Oh, disconnect Alex.
Because I already did.
That's what that sound was.
I don't know why we're on this cam.
I don't know why either.
Who invited Cam?
Cam's here?
You won't like this. It's got bacon and shrimp in it.
I mean, I could make it without.
That's true. You just give him a cabbage pancake.
Ground up tofu.
Actually, it probably tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
It would be fine. Ah.
No, it's good.
A blade is born.
Not really.
Goodbye.
Did he just leave?
Yep.
He's gotta cool it down.
Okay, in you go. Become a beach pancake. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. No connection to the internet. Somebody set a timer for 5 minutes.
Hey Siri. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes and counting.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little kimchi in my. It's dripping.
Oh God. I like that.
The French.
For people who came in late, are like, why was there a knife in the toaster oven?
It's a very good question.
It's true.
That's a fantastic question.
$4.24, $4.23, $4.22, $4.21.
You don't have to do that.
420 plays it.
Smoke. Smoke.
Oh, nope. 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 Hey, 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 hey.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day. It's the next episode. How many years do we have to go before we get
Take off the weed intermittently.
before we come right around from rap rap musicals about founding fathers to Italian operas about Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
That would be good.
Or no, German operas.
Yes.
That's pretty fucking mega.
Oh, the Germans do the best operas. I don't know. Magical Nyan Yan Taroto told me that the best things are always German. try this out. Panko goes in here. This is my experimental okonomiyaki. We're gonna see how good it is. We may need more plates in a second, but
I think there's one other plate. I can go check that.
I appreciate it. Stir that in there. Maybe I could have chopped up the kimchi a bit, but
Who cares?
it's a pizza. It's a pancake. Eat with your spoon.
It's a pizza pancake.
I'm in the Pizza Hut. I'm in the Okonomiyaki shop.
I'm in the combination Pizza Hut and Okonomiyaki shop.
Shop. Monjayaki. Oh, I
Could have leveled this more.
Rome.
Here we go.
This is a Japanese water stone.
Are you
I'm not. Try that again.
go nuts?
This is a Japanese water stone for sharpening very sharp things. Now, my technique is going to be garbage for this, but we're doing our best. So this is being soaked in water, and I'm now just going to try and get as much of an edge on here as I can.
For those unaccustomed to the idea of sharpening, which direction should you sharpen?
On this, there's a bunch of differing opinions on it. So,
Thanks for hitting that mic.
yeah, sorry.
No,
That was
Ian.
me.
that was
Oh.
Ian.
There's a fruit fly. Well, you were explaining the direction with which you were pushing. Or pulling.
Yeah, like you're meant to. The traditional method is back and forth like this. So I guess I should probably just stick with that.
How's our timer looking, Beach?
30 seconds.
I am good. Well, I'm glad that the smell of cooking food has now displaced the smell of burning metal.
Yep.
It's funny, the noise gate is set high enough.
Oh, this one could be messy. Here we go. Yep,
Gonna be a big old mess.
it's okay. Each might have a bit of a messy eat, but
It sounds like him.
Doesn't sound good to me.
and I was worried we'd run out of sauce and mayonnaise. I think we're gonna have just enough. Unless, someone wants to suck the mayonnaise out of the bottle.
That's weird.
Oh, could you set a timer for 4 minutes?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey Siri. Oh, don't be like that.
Did she just call you brother?
She calls me Brendan.
That's very awfully
You could
familiar.
change it on him, so
Yeah.
he does call him brother.
Set a timer for 4 minutes.
Or Beej, or my personal favorite, Knob Gobbler.
Knob gobbler.
Yeah. my phone
Hey
calls me
guys!
that.
No, wait. Wrong guy.
Not much to say about this. So, does the chat have any questions about making okonomiyaki or making a kiridashi?
The compressor and the gate are basically just eating the sound that Alex is making when we're quiet. It's
Oh yeah.
It's funny because when
there
you
we
do
go.
that, it goes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's really good. Can I ask Alex why he chose to angle it that way as opposed to the other way? The blade itself, like why you chose.
This is right-handed, so when you cut, it's going to be the edge that you cut on is going to. You're going to be able to see where you're cutting with this.
Let's see, the straight side is.
Because the straight side is where the
Towards your
precision
eye
is going to
line.
be. It's towards your eye line. The other direction would be make it a left-handed knife.
Which is, I guess, what I was doing, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, turns out.
Amateur mistake.
Yeah, it's my first time.
All right. How many knives has Alex made? Are they all of this type?
I've made. This is my third Kiridashi. I've made one piece of shit knife, one less piece of shit knife. Each time I get a little better at it, I think. This one might be an exception because I didn't have all my tools.
What's a fire brick?
A fire brick?
Yes.
It's a brick made out of. I don't remember what the material is, but
Fire.
it's. Thanks, Ian. It's a. What's the word I'm looking for?
Refractory material?
Yes, thank you. It's a refractory material, which means that it retains heat very well. It's very, very lightweight. You can cut them easily, but don't breathe the dust.
It's glass.
I don't know what they're made out of, but they're these lightweight sort of white bricks that you can use to build a little enclosure to retain your heat a little better.
So there's been a lot of questions regarding recipes. As far as a starter recipe, just to get the idea of what you do to make the batter, you can find that online.
Yes.
It's easy enough.
Actually, Okonomiyakiworld.com, I believe, is the site you would like to go to.
And I would imagine because it's a world, there's a whole bunch of different ideas for what you could put in it.
Yes.
Including ones that wouldn't have fish in them.
Yep, no fish ones. Also ones with dozens of substitutions that you can make to make the taste right. They've got charts on which is the most authentic flavor, the most delicious, hardest to make. Yes.
Sorry, are there any like crappy magic cards or like a piece of paper or receipt or something within reach?
Well, there's a Thopter token right here, so if a Thopter token would come, it would become cut.
So
Well, we scored it.
there are certainly a lot of different ways you can
So
make
we're getting there.
okonomiyaki. Is it a sin to stray from the traditional method?
Oh, no, not at all. As long as you stay within Osaka. It's the only thing.
That's the
It
spirit.
depends on whether you give a shit about, in big air quotes, culinary sins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this.
Like, did it taste good?
Did it taste good? Great. Were you trying to make something authentic for the act of making something authentic? Fine. Those are your options. If you're making food, it should taste good and satisfy the people you're making food for. Speaking of which,
Like, you're beholden to no standards except your own, unless you work in a restaurant.
yeah.
It's probably a really good idea to
Shit.
do your best to make it the way you see in a recipe the first time, and if it doesn't turn out, as you can see, they don't always turn out all exactly the same method. I used to cut my cabbage a lot thicker. Didn't come out the way I liked it, so I started cutting it a lot thinner, and then I liked the way it tasted better or the mouthfeel and everything better that way.
Mouthfeel.
There's Ian used standard cabbage, but you can use like Napa cabbage. You can use any kind of that kind. I mean, we were talking about doing negiyaki. You can choose not to have any cabbage at all and just go straight green onion. Use a lot of green onions. Probably more expensive, but yeah. Do any of us watch Cooking with Dog?
I've
Yes.
seen a little bit of Cooking with Dog.
I do.
It's a
so much
very, very weird show.
I enjoy cooking with dog.
I think,
Welcome to Cooking with the
Dog.
Dog.
and I know Heather has watched a lot of it and has actually made stuff based on recipes from there.
Yeah, they're good recipes.
They're good recipes. Especially
we're not
learning
quite
how to
getting-
make caramel, or I'm sorry, learning how to make pudding.
Pudding.
Yeah,
Pudding, yeah.
but I really want to.
Yeah.
So we're getting an edge on here, but it's
It's taking its sweet time.
taking a while.
For anyone who's interested in cooking with dog, you should have a look at. Just go to YouTube and Google cooking with dog.
For anyone interested in cooking with dog, Google cooking with dog.
Yeah. But yeah, don't get too hung up on whether it's authentic or not. Or not.
No, I mean you're not cooking this to unless you are specifically trying to make an authentic recipe. Then don't worry about.
After all, I make it with all-purpose bleached wheat flour.
Sacrilege.
Right? It's just white flour is what I'm making it with.
Yeah, Beach hates himself not because he's not being authentic, but because he hates flavor.
It's fine. It makes no difference when I have it. I make it with ground beef in it. I make it with like all sorts of different things. Do what
Yeah,
you like.
you really have to do what you like. Not everyone likes what you like.
Exactly.
Sometimes other people like things that you might think are wrong, but they have their own ideas about what you can put in their mouths.
Right. Just keep in mind, Ian just told you can do whatever you like.
Enjoy your okay. Well, yeah. Okonomiyaki actually means whatever you like.
I don't.
I don't think that's true.
Well, fried whatever you like.
No, I'm
So that's
sure that's not right.
that's the honorable whatever you like. Who is the best judge? I'm gonna put in my bacon. Let that fry for a moment.
Hey, Ian,
Yes.
you want to get cut?
Is there a Buddha here?
What?
If you were to meet the Buddha, who would become cut?
Oh, yeah.
You get
So,
Not quite.
one of the things I remember most about my television time in Japan was seeing this samurai drama
Yeah.
that was about a man who made katana.
Yeah.
And the way they tested whether or not his katanas were worthy of being given to the shogun was they went into a stream and thrust a katana down and then put a flower petal in the stream farther up
Oh, shit.
and let the flower come up and meet the katana.
And become two.
Yeah, he almost died until his daughter made another katana that was okay.
I should probably eat more of this okonomiyaki, I just realized, but I wanted to try.
Yeah, getting my
sharp
work
on.
done. Well, we've got enough plates for everyone, so no worries. Beej, may I have a timer for 5 minutes, please?
Hey, Sherry. We're timer for 5
She should just respond also with her mouth full.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
What do you need, Beej? Okay, I'll do that.
5 minutes?
Yes, please.
You got it.
Alrighty then. I'm excited. I'm hungry.
I bet you are. Anyway, I could keep wailing on this for ages, but I think I want to eat some of this. High five? Slap. Anywho,
That
the
looks-
basic idea is that there's a bunch of different ways that you could sharpen this, but this is one of them.
Alex, that looks fantastic, is what that
So
looks.
yeah, like once you get this sharpened up, this will be a great little utility knife. Right now, it's not super sharp, but I mean, you could probably use it for.
You've really been fucking up that board all night.
Yep. Get a little bit done. And sometimes maybe like just work on your throwing skills. It's not aerodynamic in the least.
That's something. I swore off throwing
Oh,
knives.
you didn't
when,
get that. Oh well.
I swore off throwing knives when in college I was practicing.
Oh.
And I used to keep 2-liter pop bottles in my closet next to the corkboard that I threw into,
Oh
and
no.
one of them just that very tiny pinprick
Oof.
orange soda everywhere.
All right. Oh, could you unplug me?
It was like I ruined the grimace. There you go.
Yep. 1 second. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Alex is a hard-working man.
I'm gonna go wash this off.
Meanwhile, The Okonomiyaki cooks on.
Thank
Yep.
you, Ian. This is delicious.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad it turned out to your to your palate, not to your expectations or your other bullshit, but to your palate. I'm glad you like it. I'm talking too much.
The thing is, I don't think we've ever been to your place and had okonomiyaki. Because normally we have like katsudon or something.
Yeah. This has been something I tried in the past couple months. I've been getting, I want to say, good at it. Or getting better, at least. And I figured, well, seeing as Alex is going to make himself a weeby knife, why not some weeby food? Mm-hmm. And we've been wanting to get more cooking on the program as well. Mm-hmm. Next up, distilling. No, which is actually, believe it or not, specifically forbidden by the Twitch Terms of Service.
You don't say.
Really?
Brewing is allowed.
What's the difference?
Well,
Distilling is making higher concentration spirits.
actually, I think the real reason behind it is that distilling is actually quite boring to watch. You're just watching this pot boil and then liquid comes out.
For like 9 hours unattended.
Whereas brewing is actually just cooking. You're adding ingredients. You're maintaining a boil. You're fanning it. You're adding more ingredients at a certain time, taking them off. It's more of a process.
Has anyone here eaten Wagyu beef?
I had, well, they said it was Wagyu beef. I don't know if it was.
It's probably close enough.
I've been after it for a while, so I don't know. I'd like to try it, but we had a really fun time. I had a fun time telling everybody or getting them to guess what the prices for Wagyu beef was on the Jacobs & Co. Steakhouse in Toronto. What did we find out the one on the top end was?
$2,500 a kilogram?
No, it was like a 24-ounce steak, which like a 24-ounce Wagyu. At the very top end of their menu was $1,100.
Yes.
You're going to turn that into poop?
Yep. Some of the best stuff I spend money on, though, turns into poop.
Wow. I mean, I'm eating, but...
And these were nice shrimp I bought. Usually I buy the cheap stuff, but I couldn't find any. Okay, we're just about ready to flip, I think. Steam coming off there. I'm not sure how much you guys can see that, but it looks lovely.
You got about 30 seconds.
Here's a good question. Who is the weebiest among the crew?
Oh,
That's difficult.
yeah. It is difficult.
Let's just all let's everybody just say Corey and be done with it.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
No, but let's just say Corey and be done with it.
No.
Honestly, my vote is for Ian.
I feel like I am as well. And that's also partially because during an office meetup, when I was working in Japan as a teacher, I declared myself the otaku no otaku, otaking.
Wow. Although, it begs the question, if you've actually been to Japan, are you no longer that much of a weeb?
You know, the people I know who went to Japan, most of them came back and lost their weebiness.
You didn't.
No. I got stronger.
Forged in the fires.
What's our
3 more minutes, please, Beach.
what's our measurement of weave though?
3-minute timer.
What's the unit for
Beach,
weaving?
you read a lot of manga.
I do.
Like a lot.
I do. 427 different series.
Are you fucking kidding me? You counted.
No, I have a thing on my phone that actually tells me I have
Is that worse or better?
427 different series.
We might have the
marked.
crown right
And
there.
how many fan fictions have you written?
0.
Because I've written 12.
Yeah, see. It's all snakes and ladders.
Yeah.
You know what
relative.
it is? We are an expertly balanced team where everybody has their specialties.
Some sort of Sentai group?
Yes.
Oh,
Hang on,
Weave
let's-
Sentai.
One of us has to stand on their head to think.
That's-
I wanna be that one, but-
That's Decker Ranger only.
Yeah, I know.
That's the green one? That's the green
That
one.
is, it is green, yeah. He stands on his head to think.
And I make it juice. Everyone has to drink when they fail.
What? It's not Saturday yet.
I just noticed that the okonomiyaki sauce bottle is gradated. I hope that's not how much you're supposed to use per okonomiyaki.
Yeah, wow.
That's a lot.
Maybe it's for a big okonomiyaki.
Yeah. There's braille on it though, so you can tell when you're.
What kind of bottle you grab?
Yeah. Unlike the Kewpie mayonnaise, which for those of you who haven't touched these mayonnaise bottles,
They're really weird.
they're soft and squishy, and you don't want to touch this plastic. There's so many BPA's in there, so I'm
Also,
sure.
if you gaze into the QP face, you will become.
It just squishes asunder in on itself.
Yay!
Guy.
Yeah, good mayonnaise though. Good.
Noggin asked me, are there any series that update weekly I read, such as One Piece, Shokugeki no Soma, etc.? I read nothing that's popular.
That is true.
It's very true.
It's a more or less weeb.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like,
I'm
I
sure.
read all these manga, you've never heard of them.
Well, see, that's the thing. Nothing that's popular, but also nothing that's good. So
So,
Wow. I didn't know those were mutually exclusive.
no, they-
The guy who, I shouldn't say the guy because I don't know for sure, but the mangaka
Wait, you should have some of those.
I'm going to. The mangaka
Would you
who,
like?
who does, I would love to, who does Nichijou has started a new series.
Oh, shit.
Oh, now see, there we go. You have my
Have
attention.
my attention.
It's called City.
go to wide.
Sure.
What's it about?
A city.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, you need more?
I heard you talking smack about mangoes.
What?
Corey reads a lot of mangoes
We don't
too.
want any trouble, ma'am.
Corey, how many mangoes do you read?
I don't know, like 100. Not that many. But I read light novels.
Yeah, see, I won't go near those.
Yeah. And I read popular stuff like One Piece.
And Serge reads light novels.
Yeah.
Christ, he reads manhwa too.
And yeah, he. And
How
no,
many, how many of us...
Do you not read any like webtoons?
I read 1 or 2 manhwa and that's it. And
Does
the only real webtoon that I read is Real Life.
Is anyone among us into VNs?
Visual novels? No.
Yes.
I feel like I could be.
Timer's done.
Okay.
I'm actually, thanks to fate, I'm thinking of getting into it.
The only one I've ever played was Katawa Shoujo.
I haven't played them, but I'm really into the idea of them.
Well, Christ, we all like Ace Attorney. That's
Effectively.
pretty
Yeah,
heavy
technically.
visual novel.
And I
Yes.
played Avian
Is it?
Answer, which
Yeah.
you really should play.
I always thought the visual novels didn't really have that much gameplay.
Neither does Ace Attorney.
Like if you make the wrong decision, game over. If you make the right decision, game continues.
Yeah.
Like it's
And at the end, you get to you get to have sex with a man with hair.
I'm sorry, what?
It's actually a visual novel.
Do you?
No,
Oh.
I'm sorry to disillusion you against Ace Attorney.
God damn it.
And there are many people who have hair.
What's
Only the
the
judge doesn't
point
have
if
hair.
you don't get to fuck at the end?
Of
men have been
what?
saying that for years.
Of what?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's the point is eating this okonomiyaki?
No, now I have a headache. You can't just change topics like that quickly. Ugh. It's sex with Ian instead, apparently.
Oh no. No.
I was going to say, ain't nobody want that.
Sauce, please.
That's what it sounds like.
Sauce, please.
Nice. You got that last little rope out of there.
The final fart of soap.
I mean, it looks like a lot of mayo, right? But kind of isn't because it
It's
goes on
spread
real
out.
thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're thin ropes.
It's like, this is probably about as much mayo as goes on your burger.
Anybody here read Golgo 13?
I should.
Man,
I watched the
I've
series.
seen some of the anime.
I watched a clip from the movie again because I saw it when I was younger and I thought it was the biggest pile of garbage, but now I think I might really enjoy it because it's a pile of garbage.
Well, and also because you're now the target market. Like when you're 13, you're not really going to go 13 target.
Well, maybe you are.
No,
because-
it's made for
but
like guys
when-
in their 30s.
When
Yeah.
I was 13, I thought it was pretty fucking twisted. I also thought it was messed up that he could like have sex and not move
Yeah.
or change expression.
Imagine them
He just
animating
like
that.
he just sort of laid there and then like the woman on top of him just went ape shit.
Yeah.
It's like, is that how that works?
Anyway, an amazing
Is that-
penis.
Animated is really funny because she's just like all over the place and he's.
It's like, "Bah."
I didn't know you're the big Golgo 13 fan, Heather.
I've only seen a couple episodes.
All
It's
right.
not really my taste.
How did I do?
Get it.
Get in my mouth. Next time, takoyaki.
Oh, yeah.
I mean-
Actually,
Yeah.
what other like weeb dishes do we have? Like taiyaki.
I would like to get a taiyaki pan.
That would be amazing. We
Deep
should.
frying is maybe not a good idea, so we can't do katsudon or tempura.
We could do it at my house, maybe. Or
Deep frying's not that.
poutine would be great.
Yeah.
Like what else? That's like classic.
Like sukiyaki or shabu shabu.
if we next summer we could probably do yakitori in the parking lot.
I think we could seriously mukbang a shabu shabu.
we could do it as
Actually.
as a dark shabu shabu, as a blindfold.
Oh no. I thought you were talking about dark yakitori, which would be very dangerous.
Actually, the chat's
Reach into this fire pit and take something out and eat it.
Oh, okay.
Off
Actually,
a
I'm getting
stick.
a lot of
We
suggestions
could
here.
do miso. I think we could do onigiri.
We could
Oh yeah,
make-
onigiri would be easy.
we could do maki and sushi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tamagoyaki.
Nobody knows how to make tamagoyaki.
Sushi's the interesting one, where you start to get into that issue of authenticity.
Yeah.
Because it's not just authenticity; it's also
Well, it's a cultural product.
there is also some skill involved in preparation.
Yeah.
You can make sushi at home. It will not necessarily be just like the sushi you get at the restaurant,
Of course not.
but
Could we make ramen noodles?
No.
No.
I've been told that it's incredibly difficult.
yes, but we shouldn't.
Yeah. Like even professional ramen stores will buy their noodles from a noodle shop.
Rian Dissa, cute bento box art is extremely time consuming.
I think we could do a stream of one bento.
Nagashi somen.
What?
Because we have to build a piece and then we have to cook some stuff. Nagashi somen is the.
That's on the list, actually, Beach.
Yeah.
It's already on the list for the show.
Yeah.
Was it the cascading troughs?
Or singular trough.
Weird.
Or we could just go into a river and do it.
I
Oh, I found some kimchi.
in the river?
No, in my food. In my mouth, in fact.
Just use spaghetti. Ian, you made udon noodles, but
Yes.
you were sort of
Not pleased.
not super pleased. That's unfortunate.
I feel like they might have needed to be kneaded some more. The cutting could have happened much better. The cutting wasn't straight. They came out very wide and very rough.
They were tasty.
They certainly tasted very good, but I wasn't very happy with the presentation. I might like to try again in the future, but and maybe again without as much time pressure as I had, because I started that batch at 11 p.m. the day before we had to eat them.
Well, my phone's dead.
Crepes.
I will be back in a minute. If you could just disconnect me. Thank you.
Crepes, also a good suggestion. Pudding crepes, I could also get behind.
Do we have to necessarily do dessert crepes though?
No, I'm a big.
Maybe we should do some savory ones.
I'm actually a big fan of these savory crepes with the white sauce. Ooh, suits me.
That's they call that a donair.
No. No, that's different.
Shitty crepe with rotating meat.
Rota meat. What a lovely meal. Thank
Oh
you.
my god, why do you call it rotating meat or donair meat and not rotine? What rotine would you like on your falafel? Okay, I think it might be time for us to shut this down, actually. You don't need to watch me finish this entire plate of okonomiyaki.
Zoom right in.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight on Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry. My name is Ian Horner. Alex will be back in just a moment, hopefully, because we'd like to thank those of you who subscribe during this stream. Those of you who subscribe to this stream on twitch.tv, we thank you so much. We thank those of you who give us bits, and we love those of you who support us on our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Check out loadingreadyrun.com for all the great shows, be they pre-recorded or live. Our schedule is up there. Next up is going to be New Day Tuesday tomorrow at a time that I am unaware of at the moment, so I really should check that before I start. But it will be featuring a game that is new and it started. So T1005 is a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Erased Citizen is also a new subscriber. Thank you
If you'd like
for
to eat, I
subscribing.
could just announce them.
Wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy is a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. And Dragoon 1. No, Dragoon 14. 14. Thank you for subscribing as a new subscriber. Scappas has been a subscriber for 11 months. Thank you so much, Scappas, for your support. Butcher6 had a 5-month free subscription. Dears Dr. Alex and Ian, don't die, please. We didn't, except I might die. I'm eating while I talk. Nova Dale has 19 months of subscription under the belt. Thank you, Nova Dale, for your support. Juniper P1 for 5 months. Now this is a cooking show. Making,
Not only the food, but also the utensils.
In Volume is a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing, In Volume. KV1NN4 is a new subscriber. Thank you for joining the channel, KV1NN4. KE6960, nice, is a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. And also Zimmer CJ is a new subscriber. We like you, Zimmer CJ. WJMCK is a new subscriber. Lots of random combinations of letters. I love them. They mean something to someone. Like Mimic325, a new subscriber as well. Thank you, Mimic325, for your support. And, of course, to Saint Nex for their 29 months of resubscription. We really appreciate it. Promoted Inc. is a new subscriber. Thank you for joining the channel, Promoted Inc. We like having you here, just like Canadian Skeebs, who is a new subscriber. Thank you, Canadian Skeebs. Cephicero is a new subscriber. We appreciate your support, Cephicero. And Harmless Spenguin is 7 months of subscription. I can't read what they said, but I think it was funny. Voldarian is a new subscriber. Voldarian. Nonnelly is a new subscriber. Thank you for joining us, Nonnelly. Lukes328 is a new subscriber. We appreciate your support, Lukes328. Mrs. Blakeway. 7 months of resubscriptions. Thank you, Mrs. Blakeway. Kamikaze is a new subscriber. Thank you, Kamikaze. Nana89012 is a new subscriber. Thanks, Nana. Helper Rabbit is a new subscriber. Thank you, Helper Rabbit, for your support. Zed Arthen is also a new subscriber. Thank you, Zed Arthen. We appreciate your support. Stand Against the Devil has 7 months of resubscription to show so relaxing. I have it in the background. Bland Spice, 15 months. No bland spices. No, we love you. Coyote Brown is a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Coyote Brown. We appreciate your support. Larconis has 7 months of resubscription. Words fail to express how grateful I am for the incredible entertainment here. Thank you. Pennery! All hail the mighty Loading Ready Run Broadcast Network. Thank you, Pennery, for 5 months of resubscription. Muffin Cannon 42. That's a lot of Muffin Cannons. Thank you, Muffin Cannon 42. Briars Hail! 2 months resub. Prime, let me resub. Whee! And viewers like you, 2 months. It was this or concerned children's advertisers, and that didn't fit.
That was too long.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your 300 bits. Thanks to Tokenata, Splash from Mirrodin, and
Kai the Iron Hound.
Kai the Iron Hound.
The bits.
The bits. So thank you, everyone who subscribed, for those of you who tossed us bits, those of you who are Patreon subscribers.
Also, Gekyoryu is celebrating their birthday today, so happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday, Rob. Hope it went well.
So that's 2 Robs we wish a happy birthday to tonight.
Yeah. Let's not let that happen again. It's like Rosh Hashanah and the Islamic New Year. Yes. When 2 people's birthdays intersect like that every 33 years.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. It's been a blast to do this, as always, hanging out with you, making stuff, and just having a good time. We'll see you in a fortnight. Who knows what that will bring, but...
Tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow. Same stream time, same stream channel. Courage.